Devilish and cute and heavenly sweet. Konbanchio, hi, I'm Pistachio Shouakuma, a demon seamstress living with angels here to weave fate into happiness in your heart. Welcome to the stream. Hi, and today we are streaming Zatsudan, just chatting. Wait, I want to try something new today, something crazy. Give me uno momento. Okay, here. I've become cognizant of something. Do you want to know what I have become cognizant of? From multiple sources, I have become hyper cognizant of something. Oh, the BGM wasn't on. There you go. I've become hyper cognizant of the fact that because normally this is my main monitor that I use for very important things such as scrolling Twitter. And then this is my second monitor where normally I have OBS and chat. Come on, unspeakable! Welcome to the stream from YouTube. And normally this is my second monitor where I have chat. I noticed both from Gwentley's clips on Twitter.com and because Castle pointed it out that the entire stream I'm facing this way. And I was like, in my head I was like, oh, that's fine because the chat box is over here. Come on, unspeakable. I was like, it's fine because the chat box is over here, so that makes sense. But then, boom, it doesn't make sense when we're gaming. And two, I don't know, I got tilted towers about it. I was like, wait, you're right, it's kind of weird. So then when I went to go VOD watch myself, I was like, why do you keep tilting that way? Why are you tilted that way this whole time? Hello? I'm saying hello. I'm saying hello back to you. Unspeakable Unite. Konban Meka. How are you doing? And if any Chio touches want to dual watch on YouTube so I can hopefully... Oh, sorry, no, it's okay. I'm bad. You're bad. What? What did you do? What did you do? What did you do? If anyone wants to dual watch on YouTube, so I can hopefully hit Twitch partner, YouTube partner over on Twitch, you guys want to open it up, I would be grateful. I'm gonna quit my job. No! In this economy, only if you have a second one lined up. Ganbatte! You can only quit a job if you have a second one lined up. That's the rules of the road. Unless they're actively beating you and whipping you and hurting you, then you should call the what is that? Federal Trade Commission. No, that's for something else. Long time no see you, so it feels like. Come on, Andy. My last stream was 2 days ago. Wait, no, 3 days ago. Maybe you're right. It was Saturday, and then we did have a stream Sunday. We did have a stream Monday. Now we're here. Maybe you're right. It does seem like it's a long time no see. Yeah, this week I'm kind of annoyed. Oh, wait, my face is cute like that. Why do you like to do live streams? I've been a VTuber for 5 years and I like chatting with my viewers with Chortachi. It's a good way to pass the time and I like the attention. They're calling me the most honest person on the face of the planet. They're calling me the most honest person on the face of the planet. No, but you'll notice on the stream schedule this week, we have a stream today. This is Tuesday. And then a stream on later in the week. I can't remember if it's Thursday or Friday. I think it's Friday. And then we have one on Saturday. But the Saturday one is a collab, so I can't give towards all my attention. Come on, Bing. Thank you for the health tag. I better hope it's a job so my days have been longer, I suppose. I hope you're doing well. I am doing okay. I'm a little bit exhausted. I think, I don't know, I'm getting some, what do you call it? It's some built-up fatigue. I'm waiting for... I have a 3-day weekend at work coming up soon. I'm just gonna sleep. I'm gonna sleep, and then sleep some more. She's an attention What's that W stand for, huh? She's an attention walrus. W seeker. I'm always a W seeker. I'm always seeking doves. So, I'm kind of exhausted today. Attention water. Attention wall. Dione. The great wall of the demon realm is in front of you. Time and Kenneth! Yay! Yeah, I'm kind of tired today. I got home. Well, halfway through work, I took my break and I was reading my Peru novel and I got so tired. I thought maybe it's just because I'm reading. Because I have a penchant for getting tired while I read. I was like, oh, I'm so tired. And then... Oh, that's weird! Wait. Oh, never mind. I had my stream up in another tab and it wasn't live and I saw the stinger and I was like, what? Why is that happening? But that was because it's behind. Never mind. I was like so tired. I was like, oh, this is so strange. Maybe I didn't get enough sleep. Maybe I'm just sleepy. And then I got home and like, I was so tired. On my way home, I was like falling asleep on the heavenly teleporter. I was like, I was nodding off. Come on, Kita, how are you doing? I was like nodding off on my way home, and then I got home and I just collapsed. And then just so sleepy. I managed to make a matcha. I didn't have one pre-prepared. I made one, and that is where we're at now. Now I have enough awakeness to at least stream. I have to do this. Still trying to call me up for a full day. What? You gotta just... What happens if you don't respond? Doing like so super the best ready. Ganbatte, good luck. Maybe it's bad, but... And I know it depends on your... You know, it depends on your role. You don't always have the luxury. I made it a very staunch rule for whatever job I've worked that I did not respond. I did not respond outside of my hours. I just hope it didn't happen before, so just wake up. That's the way to do it. It's me constantly company bus. It feels so warm and cozy. Right! I know. I still don't like sleeping in public, but I've gotten a bit more comfortable with just like resting my eyes. Cause I'm kind of self-conscious because they're like, what, you know, what's wrong with you? Why do you have your eyes closed in the public? Come on, Tungsten! Hi! How are you doing? What is up? What is up? What is up? How are you doing? I'm so sleepy. I just had a matcha though, but I don't think it's working. No, I think it's working. I think I was just that sleepy. So the matcha, even at its full power, is keeping me at just barely awakenedness. Barely awakenedness. I'm so tilted because yesterday after work, I wanted to start recording the cover song. My cover song I'm working on. Dude, dog water. Sometimes it just is not working. I don't know if it was like the mood I was in. But it was the mood I was in or like what, bro? His singing cannot be this bad. It was so bad. It was so bad. So I was like, I just closed out of the program and I was like, I guess this is not meant to be today. This is not meant to be today. I'm glad my work is the same. My clock got erased this up in my mind. Yeah, luckily mine is like that too. Go back to work in 3 hours. What? Help out our offshore team. Wait! That sounds like very professional. What? I mean, of course the job is professional. That sounds like big baller, super important thing. Good luck! I'm sad to have to go back to work in 3 hours. That sounds evil. This is like the most evil ever. Ganbatte, ganbatte, ganbatte. Your touchy are all going through it, huh? Jobbily. Chortachi are all jobbily going through it. Criminal, yeah. It does sound criminal. It's horrible. Yeah, I know. I have friends that sometimes they'll have a shift and then a little bit later they have to go back in. But maybe it's also... I don't know. Maybe some of you guys are salaried. Maybe some of you guys have... Ooh. Are salaried jobs better or worse? I heard it's worse sometimes because then they can make you work more. Maybe that's automatically time and a half. Yeah, I don't know. Depends. My job censored. Made me so mad today. What is it? It's not even a full moon yet? Why is everybody's job going crazy? Depends on the job, unfortunately. Yeah, because I always imagined a salary job as you can, like, screw off and they still have to pay you. But I've learned it's actually often the opposite, where you work, like, 50 hours a week and they don't pay you that much. What? Come on, llamas! Thank you for the 45 months. Thank you. How about the reasons I haven't been here since? What do you think of the look? I think even with the course agree with that. For most people that are salaried, okay, that's good. I feel like if anybody ever tried to make me work more than 40 hours a week, I would break down crying. I'd be like, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? What are you doing? Why are you doing this to me? What have I done to you? What have I done to deserve this? I won't do it. Combat only. I know. I feel like it was a big jump for me to work a full-time job, because before that I had only worked part-time jobs, and I was like, you can't make me. You can't make me. But now this maybe that's why I'm tired all the time. I'm not used to it. I like hourly because I can get away with doing only 32. Yeah. The library was 20. But the library, even though it was 20, it felt way worse because it's a physical job and this is a mental. I'm using just, you know, my freaking brain. Teaching a salary, I don't want to say how many hours I work a week. 1 trillion million. And you like it? That's good. Come on, Papa. How are you doing? How are you doing? It seems like everybody today had a rough day. I'm so sleepy. We're the same. I'm so sleepy. If I didn't have my matcha, I would be dead. But that was my last. I made a foolhardy decision. I let my matcha almost run out. Like I had like 3 servings left, and I'm like, that's enough. You know, I get it off of the online, and they probably have 2-day shipping, right? Week and a half shipping, bro, week and a half shipping, and so it doesn't come until I've been waiting already for a couple days, and it doesn't come until the 31st. And I think that was my last ration, so I bought 2 containers just so that hopefully this doesn't happen again. Even with later stream time, I'm still stuck at work for a bit. What? Tell them that this is not allowed. You have to watch Pistachio Shouakuma. Get a doctor's note. I must go home at this time for my health. Seeing my Oshi revitalizes my mental and physical health. Is required by a doctor. You can't keep me here. I've had a good day. Tipping weights and stuff. Not next week, but the week after. As I go back next week, but it's a short teaching week. I didn't think about that. Yeah, it's probably gonna start full swing for you again soon, right? As a teacher. That's what these half days are supposed to be for. Yay! Chio. Guys, do you want to know something crazy? Okay, first of all, wait. Let me. Oh, I'm so tired. Yeah, I'm getting my tea ready. Not my matcha, but just my chamomile. Chamomile cannot help the sleepy situation. I'm also moving out of home in 3 weeks. What? Where are you going? Exact geolocation coordinates and the 3 digits on the back of your credit card. No, wait, that's exciting. I didn't change the word of the day. You can now all beat me up. Well, you can try, but I'm way stronger than humans, so you just bounce off my rock solid physique. Okay, here, wait. Let me update the word of the day. I'm also moving in 3 weeks. Oh my god, are you guys moving in together? And you're to be free from bed jail. Wait, are you sick or just chilling? Are you what's it called? Contagious? Going to live much closer, working away from parents that I'm very excited for. But are you so freaking excited? I'm so freaking excited. All to yourself. You can play my streams without headphones in. Even if I say crazy stuff, it'll be okay. Or maybe you have a roommate. Or maybe it's with your what do you call that? What's in... I'm always embarrassed to say, like, oh, Churatachi, your girlfriend or boyfriend, your lover? That's worse. Wait, that's your companion. Will have partner with me. Yes, your companion. Your partner. Yes, yes, yes. That will be so fun. Ooh. Wait, let me update the word of the day. Word of the day is kind of dumb. Hilda. No way. Refers to the mark, like... this is stupid. I mean, I guess it's not as stupid word of the day. Refers to the mark dash. Did I spell it wrong? Why does it look wrong? Oh, tilde. I forgot the L. Thank you. Big congrats. It's super big. Nah, strength and back muscles. No! I think I'm being paid for it. Oh, thank goodness. I hope he heals super quick. Twitch partner too, yes, Choratachi. Twitch partner before 2030? Perhaps. Twitch partner on my 10-year streaming anniversary in 5 years. Can we do it? Maybe. No, I think if it's linear, maybe in 15 years. Someday I'll still be doing this, so it'll be fine. Manifesting. I don't know if Churatachi know this. Other than a plain roasted pistachio nut, I've never eaten a pistachio flavored dessert because I've been saving it for when I get Twitch partner. I've always said I want to buy a bunch of pistachio flavored desserts and see what it tastes like. Cannoli I've never had. I want to get a bunch of pistachio flavored desserts and finally see what they taste like. Cannibalism. Manifesting. True. Yeah, so I've never had, like... It's been very difficult right now with the Dubai chocolate craze. I've never been able to have anything Dubai chocolate gelato. None. Well, I've had gelato, but not pistachio gelato. I remember I was at karate and somebody handed out cookies and I was about to bite one, but it... No, I've had pistachios before, just a plain roasted nut, but not a sweet confectionery. But I was at karate and I was about to take a bite out of a cookie someone brought, and I was like, does this have pistachios in it? And they're like, yes, oh my god, are you allergic? And I was like, no, I just don't want it. And I gave it back and they're like, oh. And I was like, phew, I saved myself. No figure me. I saved myself. They probably thought I was quite rude, but my stream rule comes before all. I said I'm not gonna have anything pistachio until, other than plain roasted pistachios, until I get to its partner, and I'm sticking to that story. I'm sticking to that regardless of anything in the world, so we'll see how that goes. Yeah, you can tell I'm tired because normally during a stream I'm bouncing around like this, but I'm just like staring at you. I'm just like, this whole time on stream today I've just been like not moving. Just staring at you just like this. Just barely blinking. All I'm doing is blinking and nothing else. Yeah, so it's quite serendipitous. It's kind of... So today we have this week we have 3 streams. We have today's... We have an art stream on, I think, Friday. I should know that. And then we have a collab. Oh, I have to tell you guys about this. We have a Minecraft event on Saturday. New chores, I will tell you this. I'm friends with a bunch of people from a Minecraft server called Soups SMP. The SMP... We've had multiple different servers, multiple different events. Right now we're in between servers, like we sunset the previous server, but we still do events as a group. And so this event is, there is a big Japanese Minecraft server that's like a theme park. It's called Gtopia. And the owners have allowed us on the server to do like a tour of it and play games. And so that's gonna be this Saturday. We're gonna like do a tour of it. What is SMP? What is it? Oh, it stands for something. Survival multiplayer, I believe. You'll hear about Minecraft SMPs a lot. It does like a term for, I don't know why it started. Kind of every Minecraft server they put SMP after, but I don't really know why. I think it's just survival multiplayer. Maybe it just tells you what it is. Is survival not creative? I don't know. I kind of just went with the flow, but that's a good question why we use it. I don't know. But yeah, so we're gonna have a collab. It'll just be a 1 hour, well, it'll start as a 1 hour tour, and then we're free to play as many games as we like. Going off and doing our own thing. So hopefully I'll be able to talk to Chio or Tachi. Because survival's more traditional. Yeah, we're traditionalists. The thing is, I'm not very good at collabs. I'm a bit of a, I don't know. Sometimes I get, especially with, well, I'm not good at collabing in general. I don't like doing one-on-one collabs because I get scared. But big collabs I'm okay with. But sometimes there's too many people talking and I get like overstimulated and I just run off to a corner. I run off to a corner to hide. But hopefully the nature of this event, because it's like, we get a tour and then we're free to do what we want. I'm hoping that that'll kind of work out in our favor. And I can just kind of do whatever the freaking heck I want. Actually, the event is 13 hours long. So we have access to the server for 13 hours, but they said we're free to come and go. Come by milk! It kind of sucks because I'm only going to be able to be on the server for the Minecraft event for like 2 or 3 hours for the stream. Maybe 4, I don't know. But all of the events, because they have planned game events like later on in the 13 hours. But for my time, because it's a Japanese server, so like it was based with like those time zones in mind. But for my time zone up here in my part of the heavenly realm, that would be like 5 a.m. for me, 3 a.m. for me. So I'm not gonna stream those events. I'm probably just gonna stream the tour. But I think that'll be fun. No, but this is all a divergent from my original plot point. I wasn't trying to talk about the schedule in that way. No, but this week the schedule is a bit shorter because for 2 reasons. 1, I had to help a friend with something. And 2, I was planning on going to karate this week because I haven't gone in like 3 months since I broke my freaking foot. But I got cold feet, and so I didn't go. Ha, no pun intended. But also 3, I think I have amazing premonition skills. Because when I was making the schedule, I was like, oh, I think maybe I could fit 4 streams in here. But something like spoke to me and I was like, Chio, do only 3. And I was like, I don't know, I like streaming more. But I was like, whatever, I'll listen to this voice. Turns out, I think, my demonic mana fighting the angelic mana inside me, it's tiring me out. Translated note, my fibromyalgia is flaring up. I must have like had a premonition of that before. I don't know. So I'm kind of exhausted, so it's good I have to get those abs. I used to have abs, and then I broke my foot and they're gone. They're so gone, and I don't think I'm ever gonna get them back, because that's when I was going to karate 3 times a week for 2 hours each session. And now with my job, I can probably go once a week. But we'll see. I would like to get toned up again. Not with that attitude. Come on, Mr. E. You're kind of right. I'm definitely a bit lazier, because I used to wake up and while the pan was heating for my breakfast, I would do like an ab workout. No, I can't. I can't be freaked to do that. It's so lazy. Yeah, so maybe I'll get back into the swing of it. Abs are built in the kitchen. Your vision that is far stronger, matcha. If matcha keeps me from getting abs, then it was not meant to be. If matcha is what's stopping me, then God did not will it. The universe does not want it. I've been praying begging for the day. Nah, I'm kind of nervous to get back. Mostly because I'm kind of embarrassed when when I stopped going, it was me and 3 other people started at the same time, so we were all the same belt. And then during the last semester of school, I fell behind a belt because I was really busy with class and I couldn't come for like a little bit. And then I broke my foot and now I'm another belt behind. So now I'm like, they're super kohai. We used to all be the same level and now I'm like super baby kohai below them. They're probably brown belts now. And I want to be a brown belt, but now I suck. So hopefully someday that would be me. If I didn't break my stupid foot, I could be brown belt soon. Now you can find other students to be compatriots. Yeah, I have to find my new clique. I have to find my new people to beat up. I'm gonna be like worse than a white belt. I haven't gone in so long. Also, normally our workouts are like around 2 hours. But my doctor, she's like, you can only be barefoot and work out for 15 minutes. Don't do more karate than that. And I laughed in her face because I thought she was joking. And she's like, no, I'm serious. And I was like, what? So I'm gonna feel so stupid rocking up to... I'm gonna feel so stupid. Is it full contact or traditional karate? It's traditional karate, but once you become a brown belt or black belt, you are allowed to do full contact. The way that our sect kind of works is when you're a lower belt, you do 1-point sparring, which is where like it's all predetermined. You're kind of going through the motions. Once you're a middle belt, you start doing free sparring, where you can move around, but you're still only allowed to do 2 types of punches, just to keep it more predictable. And then once you hit brown belt, all bets are off. You can do whatever you want. And that's when I don't like to watch because somebody breaks a bone every competition. I need to get a new industrial. Oh, come on, let me check it. Industrial's a bridge. Industrial, if you have the anatomy for it. I think they're so pretty. When do you jump around on trees like Naruto? Oh, I think that's above my pay grade. I can only hope. You have to take pride in taking it slowly. Yeah, I think I just have to get over it and go. I'm just the best. You have a gold. Oh, you are blessed, Olivia. I would say industrials. I would say industrials. I think they're so cute. We're going to have to make an inspiration. Yeah, I'll probably get teased a little bit because my sensei is just kind of a teasing person. But then it'll be fine. I just gotta get over it. I didn't know you couldn't have the anatomy for a tongue piercing. What makes someone not have the anatomy for a tongue piercing, I wonder? Because I know for industrial, it's like the way that your ear folds. For a bridge, it must just be like how your bone is and how much skin you have there. Doesn't everybody have a tongue? If you're right there, but they change your name and flee the country in shame. Yeah, that's my only option, I think. That could be the only possibility. I'm glad I'm feeling better for stream today. I don't know what it was. It must be because my mana sickness is flaring up, but my throat hurt so bad yesterday. Okay, that and I was naughty, and I didn't do my physical therapy exercises for like 3 days in a row because I got lazy. And well, look who's paying now. And also, yeah, the 4-hour karaoke into me trying to record the cover the day after. Not the smartest opossum in the den. How long ago did you hurt your foot? It was the end of May. So all of June, all of July, almost all of August. But I'm a bit of a slow bone healer, it seems. It was supposed to be like okay after 6 weeks. But they said some people are just like that. I took the calcium supplement, I took the vitamin D supplement, I did everything they asked. But I'm just a bit of a slowpoke, I guess. just a bit of a slowpoke, and I'm a sensitive young man. Have you guys seen that trend? Where I don't know, they call guys like sensitive young men. I don't know. Well, I guess I'm just a sensitive young man, and I don't know, like I'm just things hurt me a bit more than they hurt other people. So it's a bit slower. But it'll be fun just to see my friends. Even if I can't actually work out, I just want to sit there and talk. But also, it'll be kind of fun. There's like an awkward gap between when my work finishes and when karate starts. And I can't be barefoot for too long, but I can work out normal just fine. So I think I might just work out for like an hour and then do the 15 minutes of karate and call that good. I haven't traditionally worked out, like just lifting weights in like so long, but I used to do weightlifting. I don't know if people knew that. I used to do weightlifting. Not that I got ever like crazy strong, so I was a string bean. I probably had like... The thing about me... I do not prescribe... You know, and people can call this stupid. You can call whatever you want. I do not prescribe to the like... I'm gonna eat 9,000 grams of protein and like... I will eat a balanced diet. I eat fruits and vegetables. I get... But I'm not trying to like... I'm not trying to become a bodybuilder. I just do it for the... I don't know. It's good to move your body. I think everybody should lift weights. I think so too. My phone died. Oh! Basically, where the tongue to go. I did not consider that as a possibility. That is very good that they figured that out before. Oh my god. I never thought about that. Whoa. That's crazy. I know my friend used to have her tongue pierced, but I wonder if she still does. I've never gotten any like lip piercing or anything like that because I'm too worried about like lip or tongue piercing. I heard that obviously it's like metal hitting your teeth every once in a while. That it can be bad for your teeth, like it can damage the enamel or chip them. And so, I want to think about it, but yeah, I think they're cute. Protein is definitely a fad. You need fiber to be a fad next. Yes, everybody's gonna get colon cancer. Like, not everything needs protein. If you have too much protein and not enough fiber, it's actually quite bad for your digestive tract. It's not good. Just eat a balanced diet, okay? It's much better for you. Much better to be balanced. Ugh. I had a rant to go on today on stream. It's about yaoi, but I'm too tired right now. I'll save it in my notes. It was just something that annoyed me that literally nobody would understand because, like, I'm a Fujo, but there's no, like... I'm preaching to no choir here. Every Chirotachi just turns their head in confusion like a dog when they're like, hey? What are you talking about, Pistachio? Could you give us a sample? Basically, the thing I was gonna rant about is my favorite BL visual novel ever. It's called Dramatical Murder. People are talking about it again because it's getting a collab with a game called New Carnival. And it's been a joke for a very long time that the main character, Alba, people call him Yaoi Jesus. But people are changing history. They're saying that the reason he's called Yaoi Jesus is because the game is really popular. That is not why he's called Yaoi Jesus. Or people say, oh, he's called Yaoi Jesus because he's drawn with a cross a lot. Use your critical thinking skills. Right? Okay, like it's like think deeper. Yes, he's drawn with a cross a lot. Why is that? People just stop there. I don't think people even played the game because if you 100%ed the game, is he a martyr? Sort of. It's more like he can go in people's minds and absolve them of their sins. So, like, he can go in people's minds and, like, figure out, like, what is holding them back in life. It can, like, absolve their mind of, like, what's holding them back in their sins. But exactly! And so that is why. But I'm starting to think people haven't even played the game because they don't understand the symbology there. Was he crucified in a sexy way? My figure has him. Isn't that the plot of Persona? What can I say? Dramatical Murder did it first. The fucked up monkey paw power. Basically, that's the plot. Well, in some of the routes, not in all of the routes. Yeah, and so I don't think I want to scare Nutures Ray, but I have a figure of Alba, and he's got the cross behind him. But it annoys me that I see people proliferating on Twitter where people will be like, why is he called Yaoi Jesus? And people will be like, oh, because it's a popular game. Or, oh, because he's drawn with crosses. Why is he drawn with crosses? Use your critical think. Think deeper. Think deeper. Where does this symbology come from? She's down bad for the mind reader therapist. It's so funny because people who only have like... People will see things about it online and they'll be like, oh, this is a weird, crazy game. And then I'll explain it and they're like, oh, it's actually weirder and crazier. Because, like, okay, the one thing that people always get is that one of the love interests... Okay, how do I phrase this? People are like, isn't Dramatical Murder the one where one of his love interests is a dog? No, you don't understand. It is a fragment of his own consciousness that has been placed in the body of a robot dog. But during his route, they freak on it in his mind palace where it's him and his alter ego, like ego-id sort of thing going on. It's not actually a dog. It's a manifestation of a part of his own consciousness, okay? It's not that bad. You have to explain in terms of other franchises like K-pop, so you can upset two whole groups while complaining about it. This is true. This reminds me, I was talking to a person about Romeo and Juliet and a similar rant later. Right! People have to think deeper. They have to look deeper. That's deep. Yeah, I really love the games by Nitro Chiral, the BL games by Nitro Chiral, because they are really deep games and they have like crazy, like philosophical, psychological plot lines, but people always just like to be like, well, they get naked at some point in the game, so it must have no, you know, artistic merit. No, it's crazy. It's like got a lot of like, I don't know, it's got a lot you can analyze in it. It's my favorite one that I've played by them. It's quite good. Yaoi Fujoshi rant over. That's so convoluted, it's still freaky. Exactly. But I've 100%ed the game, so I'm allowed to... I'm allowed to, you know, be on my high horse about it. It didn't even take long to... I mean, visual novels don't really take long to 100%. Konban Panda, welcome to my room. My fiction very deep, you might understand. Yeah, I'm playing it for the plot, guys. I'm playing with... I see eye patch I follow. Thank you. I can also take it off, but I suppose if you fall for the eye patch, alright, let me do the cool thing for Chirotachi. Mwah. La. When someone comments on the eye patch, I feel like morally obligated to give a little eye patch fan service with the animation. I'm always insecure having both of my eyes out. Pachi, 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 pachi. I'm always insecure having both of my eyes out. Put it back. Kara, why are you looking at my bare left eye? Visual novels take forever. I'd rather read an actual novel. Yeah, that's my only issue, is that I also read very quickly. Luckily, Nitro Chiral games are... I will not play a visual novel if it does that thing where the text goes... I only like visual novels where you can click, get a whole chunk of dialogue. Click, get a whole chunk of dialogue. And luckily, Nitro Chiral does that. Otherwise, I think I would actually go insane and lose my mind. The only thing is I can't make full use of the voice acting then, because I read way quicker and it's like, I don't want to hear you voice what I just read. So I'm a bit impatient in that regard as well, yes. Yes. I read faster than the words load, yeah! Another thing I like about the Nitro Chiral games is that obviously if you're 100%ing a visual novel, you're gonna have to... There's parts of the visual novel that overlap on different routes They were the smartest people ever who made this game, okay? Or this, you know, any games they make. They have a button where if the dialogue that you're reading has been seen in another path that you've already done, you can do what's called like a nitro skip, and it'll skip through the dialogue up until the part that's unique to this route that you haven't seen. Genuinely, the most considerate, down-to-earth, wow, they understand the genre type of behavior. Because, like, there's some things that repeat in every route, and it's like, I think if I read this again, I'm gonna go crazy. So I'm glad they have some that's like, it's very innovative, yeah, it's very smart. When the developers or players don't understand the pain. My favorite thing also about Nitro Plus games, when you complete them, I cry every time. When you complete them, no, when you 100% them. When you 100% them, I think. Or either when you complete 100%, I can't remember. You get a link to a PDF that you can open in your browser. And it's a note. Oh my god, I'm gonna cry. It's like a note, a letter written from each of the staff. And they like say like, did you like the game? I worked so hard. What was your favorite part? And like stuff like that. And they give behind the scenes. And some of them tell jokes. It's so funny because especially for Nitro Chiral, it's like BL game. So a lot of the staff will write like, I've never worked on a BL game before. And honestly, I was quite scared. But after this, I'd let any of those men touch me. Some of the developers are so funny. Some of them are so funny. It's so funny. They're like the women in the. When I first started working here as a man, the women in the studio, they all asked me, "Who's your favorite? Who's your favorite? If you had to let one of them have their way with you, who would it be?" And let's just say I told them, but I won't tell you readers here. And I'm like, isn't this Sekohara? Well, maybe the lines are a bit blurred when you work in an NSFW, you know, visual novel studio, what you can ask your coworkers. Maybe the things you're allowed to ask your coworkers in due sense is a bit different. HR complaint waiting to happen, yeah. Then again, the game that this is for was Togai no Chi. It's like 20 years old, so that's also a thing. The classic working on a BL pipeline. Combine Castle, thank you for the 35 stream streak. Let's see what animal 35 days is. What else is a freak? Yeah. This is true. 35 days is the Eastern Grey Squirrel. The Eastern Grey Squirrel has an average gestation date of 35 days. But I'm so freaking tired, but I finally got home to watch stream. Okay, what do you want me to do? Which of their visual novels would you recommend to someone who's new to visual novels? Okay, I will say this with the... There is a big content warning. Nitro Plus Chiral does only BL games. So first of all, you have to be okay with boys' love. Second of all of their games have very dark themes, and there's gonna be like gore or like messed up things. So if you have, I would only recommend any of their games if you have a strong stomach. But if you do have a strong stomach, I would recommend Dramatical Murder from them. If you want something heterosexual, I have not played as many heterosexual VNs, but yeah, Milk is correct. Oh, I can give you guys something really, really great. If you are new to VNs in general, this is going to be your Bible. This is the website vndb.org, and it's a visual novel database, and you can sort visual novels. You can sort through the tags, so you can sort like, I want a romance that's straight, but doesn't have NSFW, and I want it to be a mystery, or whatever you can think of, and you can look it up. Or if you just want to look up, like, what are the top-rated VNs of all time? You could also do that. Like, let's see, the top-rated VN of all time? Okay, don't play the top... White Album is fine. The second one, though... I would not play Rance unless... I don't think that's good for your first VN. I don't think Rance is good for your first VN. Hit me with the exercise chill baby. I'm gonna no call no show tomorrow. Chill beam. You'll not have been restored. What is that? Rants is it's a visual novel that's explicit. That in itself is not bad. But the man is crazy. Oh, Steins Gate is up there. Yeah, Steins Gate is really high up there. Umineko is really high up there. People love that. Higurashi, people love. Fate, people love. Tsukihime, people love. Baldur's Sky, people like. Little Busters, people like. Clanad, people like. Lots of good stuff up there. If you like cute stuff, Moege, that's just like cute games. They also have like visual novels where it's just cute girls being cute. Those ones are good too. I like Katawa Shoujo because it was free. Katawa Shoujo was also my first visual novel. I'm reading the text of the games they're telling us to play. What? Dramatical murder? What is dramatical murder's tag? Dramatical murder. You're gonna get... I spelled it wrong. It's so good. Yeah. Clanad's also good if you're learning Japanese because it's got simple. Dramatical murder. Action, adult hero. Fictional island near futuristic Japan. Protagonist with a face. Protagonist with voice acting. Boy x boy romance only. Adult protagonist. Fighting hero. One true end. Branching plot. More than 7 endings. Multiple endings. Virtual reality. Bad realities. Oh, I didn't click that one. No, this rants one. I'm not recommending rants. I'm actually recommending you do not play it as your first like 10 visual novels. I like the Digimon games. Does that count as visual novels? I don't know. Does it? Let's see if it's on here. Digimon. The 3 Digimon games on Visual Novel Database are Digimon Survive, Digimon Mansion Monogatari, and Digimon Lunch with Jesuko. Digimon Rumble Academy. Lunch with Jesuko. If it's anyone else. Does the rounds have like 10 games? Yeah. Yes, I believe it does. I believe it does. Digimon Survive is interesting. Yeah, I don't know. Farios, I saw something in Visual Novel Database that made me laugh. You want to know what I do for fun on Visual Novel Database? You can sort characters by traits. And sometimes I like to sort characters by traits to see how close I can get to myself. I'll do like green hair, horns, flat-chested, green eyes. At some point, you get 0 results. But I like seeing how many of my traits I can combine until there's 0 results, and I like seeing what they look like. But they never really look like me. Because when you say green hair, they're imagining like neon green, you know. As soon as you put flat-chested, also all of them go away. Because it's like, when you think of demons, what do you think of? Yeah, it's boing. I don't know why. Blue Archive would beg to differ, but for some reason, throughout the history of visual novels, demon was equivalent to boing. So then I searched through it on Visual Novel Database hack, all kind of goes away. But it would also be fun if you go to the traits and you search yourself. Like maybe you have black hair, you could search black hair, guy, glasses. And you can search like your traits and see if any characters are similar to you. It's kind of a fun pastime. I don't know. It's kind of fun to do. I think it's fun. I get some laughs out of it. I get some fun out of it. Yeah. Oh, up here. They have a whole other tag for me on the other side. Chotto mattete nya. Chotto mattete nya. It's called Ugly Bastard. I knew you were going that route. Konban Jinguru, how are you doing? Sometimes boing is nice too. It's not nice. It's overrepresented. Although I will say, I'm such an elitist, okay? This is one thing Chiritachi needs to learn about me. Anything that I've liked it before everybody else, and I liked everything in the whole world before it was cool, and also anything I like, I do it in a more better, elevated way than anyone has ever done it in the world, okay? Just know that I'm always on a different level. So I've gotten a little bit tilted. I have been repping, you know, the great vast flat expanse and plains for 5 years. But in 2025 on VTuber Twitter, the great... I don't even know! The great lolly change happened. Something got in the water supply. And every single big VTuber rebranded as a lolly for about 7 months. And now they're all rebranding back to giant boobs now that the grift is over. You never had pure flat-chested maiden love in your heart. You're the lascivious woman. You were always hiding your desire to be bouncing and boinging, and you just put it aside for 7 months. And now you've gone back to your true nature. At least stay consistent. That is my belief. What's the next big thing, Chio? I can't let it out. They're gonna hop on my next thing. What's the next big thing? Watching 60s TV. Medium is premium, flat is justice, medium is premium, large is in charge. They just want to give their backs a break. If they want to give their backs a break, I could just hold them up for a little while for them. They didn't have to get rid of them altogether. I just like it all. It's like that one guy, it's the meme like, holy shit, 2 cakes. No, there was a lolly rebrand chat. Yes, there was! Come on, food. I know this because my screen time used to be like 5 hours a day, okay? And all of it was Twitter. So I'm tapped into the freaking mainframe. Menage a toy. Are there any BBL VTubers? How would you know? VTubers are always shown from like the waist up. And the frontal. They could be getting BBLs and we wouldn't know. Why make a male version for BL reasons? Ashton and Martin for her, what's it called? For, what's that day where everybody jokes? April Fools? She has Boyston for that day. That's too much Twitter. Don't worry, my screen time, I've been doing really well. I've gotten Twitter down to an hour a day. Everybody praised me. My screen time's down like 60 crazy amount. Fucking Boyston. Fucking Boyston. Dang, kids, I didn't know you were BL too! Stupid, it's a massive cargo stay home from streaming every year. Rest in peace, and then we wait for him to be... reborn. Oh, I love Boyston. Sonia says they did such a good job drawing Boyston. Too well. You done for Joshi. That day with the commoners joke? I think I am 80% against April Fools. I'm an April Fools anti. Because nobody knows how to do it right. A proper April Fool's joke is the only way in which I do it. Are we noticing a trend about my personality? When I do April Fool's joke, it's like, hey guys, you came to stream expecting me to be normal, but actually I took away my dongles and I have brown hair, so I look super normal. I'm not Chuni anymore. But other people's idea of a quote-unquote joke is like, I'm graduating. If you ever make a graduation joke as a VTuber, you should get hung by your toenails in town square and tarred and feathered and then dunked in water and then waterboarded. Minimum. That is the minimum. It is too serious to even joke about graduating. Don't take your viewers' feelings lightly. I'm an April Fool's anti too, just because I'm naive. Yeah, I can never tell when people are joking and I take everything super seriously. So on April Fool's, it's like, it's dangerous. Sadly, I enjoy when tech dummies show off insane made-up hardware on April Fool's. Okay, that is fun. But also, I am gullible, and it's annoying when they make up a really good, like, fake thing, but then they're like, haha, it's fake. Like, no! Like, a lot of game companies joke about making a BL, and it's like, stop. You can't tease me. Don't joke about such things. You're playing with the heart of a maiden, that. Don't make promises you can't keep. Gmail is an April Fool's joke. Send tweet. Hashtag what that mean? It should be an April Fool's joke. Gmail has better spam filtering than... No, that's real. What? Did it start as an April Fool's joke? Wait, what? It's funny how my eyes are always this open and then I go... Sometimes food companies make random food combos and I wish they were true. Yes! It's like... If people react really well on April Fool's, you should be obligated to make it real. Pranks should happen more than just April Fool's. I would die. I would simply pass away. Yeah, the prank where you guys give me $1,000 and don't charge it back. That's a good prank. You should do that more often. Guys, you really got me. You said you were gonna donate $10, but you actually donated $1,000. Oh, you guys are such jokesters. You sure got me. You sure got me. These pranks are just too fun. Yeah, that's the kind of... If we're doing pranks on days other than April Fool's, those are the only ones that are allowed. Those are the only ones that are allowed. Okay, that's it. Period. No comma, no nothing. No semicolon. Well, semicolon also marks the end of a clause, right? It just means the succeeding clause also is related to the preceding clause, right? Gmail launched on April 1st, 2004. Oh, so it was seeded. Oh, there's an ad in progress. Okay. There's a Twitch ad in progress, so everybody has to go on a break. Sorry, YouTube viewers. I also just want to sleep for 3 minutes. Be right back! Don't leave, don't leave, don't leave. The demon seamstress has returned! Did you miss me? I'm back, I'm back, I'm back. Welcome back. Welcome back to Adachi. Hi, hi. Good luck, Castle. Oh, wait. When I was on the Be Right Back, I remembered I had the story to tell. I'm freaking out about video games. Yeah, there's a new Mega Man game, right? 3 minutes is faster than I thought. That's how I always feel, because I'm like, I'm gonna go do something on the Be Right Back, and then 3 minutes is like, boom, it's instantaneous, and I'm like, oh my god. That's crazy. They made another lady boss. A lady boss. Yeah, I guess lady bosses are kind of rare in Mega Man. Konbanchi, how are you doing? Cheese stain. It's cute. I'm excited. I'll have to watch that trailer, Maka. I was about to look at it, but yeah, 3 minutes is quicker than you would think. I'm so excited. So it's like a brand new Mega Man game. I have to always slow down when I say Mega Man, in case I say Mecha Man instead. It's a dangerous game. No, the story I was gonna tell. Hi, I am back. Oh, welcome back. The story I was gonna tell. Okay. Last night, I was totally fangirling because, let me set the stage. There is a VTuber fan on Twitter named Gwentley. I can't say it because of my stupid accent, but it starts with a G and a W. Gwentley. Gwentley. And they are always on my For You page. And they post about all my favorite VTubers. They post Nimimi. They post this cute pink cat named Kofi. And they post all these VTubers that I find so cute. So they always come across my For You page. They are the picture-perfect VTuber posting Twitter poster. Like, they are the archetype of very good post VTubers on Twitter. And so when I was advertising my debut, they liked my debut advertisement, and I fangirled. And then a couple days later, they followed me, and I super fangirled. And then last night, in the Discord, somebody sent to the Clips channel that I saw a Chio clip organically on my Twitter. And I was like, what do you mean? They're like, this person clipped you. And it was Gently! And then they posted like photos of my model, and lots of people thought it was super cute. They actually posted 2 clips. I was like 3 times, yes! I couldn't fall asleep. I had too much adrenaline. I couldn't fall asleep. I was like, oh my god, I feel so famous. I saw they made some fun clips of you. Yeah, they made me look good. I love your model. Thank you. I drew and animated the model myself. So anytime anyone compliments it, I get a super big ego boost. As if I needed an ego boost. Yeah, it was crazy. I can't believe Tsubotachi got the clip organically, and it almost has like 1,000 views. And it's crazy. And also I'm happy because my tags never get used. They're kind of ornamental. I think Gwentley is the first person other than me ever to use Chio Live. And so I was pretty hype about that. I was pretty hype. That was so cool. And then also lately people have been using my art tag. I feel like famous. It's weird. It's super fun. It's kind of cool. Kinda. It's like super cool. It's super duper cool, yeah. I'm kind of like, I think I said this in Twitter, but I've been having so much fun since debut, since everybody's paying attention to me and being nice to me, all my Tsubotachi. But I'm kind of like waiting for the other shoe to drop. Like, I'm kind of like, you know, shut up! That ugly, that feels like when someone shares your baby photos, Bing. Damn, Tom and Kiss! Yeah, I kind of am like, I'm trying not to get too happy about anything happening. Because I'm like, eventually it's gonna go back to me getting 2 likes on Twitter. And it'll be okay. But this is just like, this is the post-debut honeymoon period. No! OMG Yu-Gi-Oh! Fui had to come over here to see my ugly baby photo. Here, I will show it on screen. I will show my ugly baby photo. May the other shoe be taxes next year. Don't worry, I've set aside money for taxes. So I'm not too worried about that. Hopefully. This is my ugly baby photo. I was playing Master Duel with my 1.0 model. This is my grandpa. Does he look like me? Do I look like my grandpa? Pop Pop! Is that you? I have to play Master when I'm mad about it. No fucking way. Right, I suppose there's probably turtles that don't know what my 1.0 model looks like. Here, wait. My ocean's chopped! You know what they say? You have to chop before you can serve. This season pass mascot is Penguin I love. She cute. Dang it, Dante, comment Dante. Oh, the prodigal son come to roost. Dante drew beautiful art of me. People do not say that. Yes, they do. It's like cooking. You have to chop something before you can serve it. It has to be cooked before you can serve. it won't work out, right? No, I think 1.0 is super kawaii. Let me see if I can find the photo. Here we go. Let me open it up. Here. Grandpapa is Yu-Gi-Oh! Just like in the anime. Okay, you guys don't do anything evil. I have Clip Studio Paint up on my first model, so I can't see what you're all doing right now. I'm trying to do something. Trying to do something here. Okay, here we go. There we go. I'm back. Do not save file. Ugh, with the Dante. That's your candle. We'll go wake up in 5 hours. Foster, I hope you are able to make those 5 hours worth it and you can go to sleep. Okay, I'm gonna import an image in here that's gonna be freaking ginormous. Hopefully it doesn't explode. Oh, there we go. It's not too bad. Okay. This is the one with the greenest hair on the left was my 1.0 model. The one that looks like Godzilla was my 2.0 model. And the cutest little baby in the middle is their love child, me. So that was my 1.0 model, my 2.0 model. Did you turn shoes off? It is still on. If shoes was off, I would look like this. I've cast my duplicate jutsu. My hair is normally greener. And so, yes. But I drew all these models. People don't know that, but my art just got better over. I mean, it's been 5 years, guys. My art didn't get any better. I think bad things would happen to my mental. So, I think 1.0 is super kawaii in its own way. 2.0 was the workhorse for 4 years. And now I am the prodigal son. You shrunk in a good way. I had to coalesce all my mana working super hard. Casting spells, so now I'm with her. You shrunk in a good way. Canonically, my height only went down by 4 inches. Don't look at the fact that visually it looks like I lost about 1.5 feet. Because I don't think 2.0 was lying about their height. 2.0 was much taller than 5'4". Now I'm 5'4" up to my horn, so up to my head is 5 flat. 5 flat. This is like guys lying about themselves being 6 foot. All of my models were 5'4". Somebody is lying here. Somebody is falsifying government records here because it's like when you go to a party. 2.0 has a big demonius. Oh, that is true. That is true. I forgot about that. It's like when you go to a party and you ask people, like, how tall are you? And you ask a girl, and she's like, I'm 5'11". And you ask a guy, how tall are you? And he's like, I'm 6'3". And then you're like, can you guys stand back to back? And the girl is taller, and you're like, I didn't know a new type of ruler had been invented. That's very interesting. Very interesting. My Model 6 2 will be a microbe. Would you guys like me even if you had to use a microscope? Your 1.0 has a peasant fit. My 1.0 also has a peasant fit. Bui and I frolicking in the peasant fields. The enormous gulf between 5'11" and 6 feet. Yeah, you might think it's 1 inch, but it's actually like a whole foot. It's actually like a whole foot. It's crazy. The variance. That is the one difference with the most variance of any height ever. In the whole universe. Yeah, this is my first model to have kind of flat shoes. I just have like riding boots. So the heel is like, it's flat on the toe part, but then in the back it's like a 1.5 inch heel. What can I say? I broke my foot. I can't risk tripping. This hair is shorter than 6 foot. Do you round it down or up then? What? This is like a litmus test. This is a... What? Because if you round it down... Yes. Rounding it down is a power move though, because then you can go up to other guys and be like, what? You're 6 foot? I'm 5'11". Why do we look the same height? 5'11" and 3/4. Yeah, I'm up to my horns. I'm actually 164 centimeters, which is 5'4.5". The half, yeah, is big deal. It's big deal. Wow, I feel like I had a good story to tell, but I don't remember. I don't know. I don't think I got to tell this story on stream. I think I told it just on Discord. I brought my height down. That's good. It's probably like math, right? Where if it's 0.5, you round up. If it's 0.4, you round down or whatever. Or however it goes. Recently, I wanted to buy a bunch of candles for my room. But I wanted them to just be plain unscented candles. And come in their own glass container. And so I found a 12-pack for like $3 at the store. And I'm like, this is amazing. It's exactly what I want. But it had a word that I didn't know. And I'm like, it doesn't matter. I'll just bring them home. And so I lit them and it's all fine. And I look it up on Google because I was like, I kind of want to know what this word means. And the word is votive. This is a religious candle. A demon bought a bunch of religious candles. And I feel like I got my comeuppance because the thing about votive candles is they're made so that the wax is supposed to melt fully through. Like you're supposed to have them lit for such a long time that the entire container melts and it's like straight up just liquid. They're kind of shit. Yeah, this one attacked me, so I went to go blow them out, and I guess I don't know my own strength. But I went like, and I blew it out, and the wax, it splashed back at my face. Luckily, my eye patch protected my eye. And it wasn't like, it didn't burn me. Like, it felt very hot, but if you've ever stuck your hands in candle wax, it's like, it's not gonna really burn you. It's just really kind of hot. But I stood there stunned, and it got wax all over my metal coffee table. And that was a kit and caboodle to get wax off of metal, which you think would be easy. It was not. And it got in my hair. And so I remember I was like really upset because I was like, why don't the candles... I think Rumi was there. And I was like, why don't the candles like me? They're attacking me. And Rumi, they're like, Chio, look at me. They had such a serious voice. They're like, Chio, look at me. They're like, it's like a puppy. They're gonna nip at you. They're gonna bite at you. They're not doing it out of malice. They're an animal. It's a newborn animal. Doesn't know its own strength. Doesn't know what it's doing. Doesn't want to hurt you, but it's testing your boundaries. You can't hold it against the candle, but you have to know that there was no malice involved on the candle's part, okay? And I'm like, okay. They got so serious. I was like, okay, I think I understand. I think I understand. It's just a wild beast. I cannot hold the wild actions of a wild beast against it. But now I've learned the better way is to just lick your fingers and like whoosh, out the flame, which does make me feel really super duper cool. You like lick your thumb and your forefinger and then you just go whoosh, and then it like, and then the flame is gone, which is super cool. But also I made the mistake. Can't tame that flame, yeah, the crazy. I also made the mistake of, I'm not sure if this is pseudoscience or real, but I believe it to be real. I should look it up. I finally freed myself of my comfy bed. Have you been listening to me the whole time? Or were you sleeping? Well, I suppose then you could still be listening in your sleep. When I lit the candles for the first time, I didn't let it burn until the edge, so it's created like a divot. And now every time I light the candle, the divot gets worse because it's not burning to the edge. And I don't know how to fix that. I tried scraping off the wax, but that made a hole. I'm not even gonna go into that. I'm not even gonna go into that. It was a whole kink-a-doodle. I tried to scrape the wax off to put it in the middle, and then it covered up the wick. So then I had to burn the wax off of the wick. And it was all a whole thing. I've been listening. Do you like what you're listening to? Hashtag, is this an interesting stream? Hashtag, is this cool sauce? Can I get... It's like when you go to the store and then that screen pops up and it's like, how would you rate it? Out of 5 stars, smiley face, neutral face, sad face. Like this face, this face. I can't really do a neutral face like this. Neutral! Oh, this is neutral. No, sad. I love this. It's so cool, Saskin. I'm a bad streamer because every hour and a half, I make my lurkers come out and say, I am enjoying my time. Gun to their head. I am having a great time listening to Pistachio Shouakuma. OMG, I love the expression. What should we spell? What is that? What does that expression look like? Kinda neutral! Kinda middle! Kinda neutral! That's what it sounds like. I love Pistachio Shouakuma. Yay! Konbanchiki-chan, kawaii. How are you doing? Chio-chan kawaii. Chio-chan daisuki. We have to cheer every 30 minutes. Yeah, every 30 minutes, I send an electronic zap to your brain. And you're like, oh my god. It's like, I'm training you, like, what's that? The classical conditioning. No, wait, that would be negative training. Classical conditioning is you give something good, right? Okay, every second you're hearing my voice. Ergo, positive classical conditioning. It is both the reward and the incentive. It's what I was hearing, I'm sorry. Nah, it's true. You guys, there's another perk of being my viewer. Your hearing increases 8,000 times. When you're a Pistachio Shouakuma viewer, your hearing becomes more astute to try and decipher what the hell I'm saying. I love that I can hear all this from the other room that I eat. Echo! Echo! Do you like mochi? Yes, I do like mochi. But I have a funny story where the first time I saw someone else, one of my friends, eat mochi, it was red bean paste mochi. And I told them, I was like, red bean paste has a very strong flavor. And you've also never had mochi, and it has a very different texture than I think anything you've ever eaten. Like, take a really little bite. And of course, because nobody listens to Chio-chama, they ate half of it in one bite. And they started violently gagging. Because they weren't prepared for the texture nor taste. And I was like, this is embarrassing. I warned you, now you're embarrassing me. I had some really good red bean paste ice cream once. I want to try it, because the only red bean paste I've ever had is like super duper strong. I think it kills a lot of old people. Damn near killed me. I like mochi ice cream, where they put the ice cream in the middle. And they have like matcha flavor, strawberry flavor, vanilla flavor. There is a... At the supermarket they sell them. Red bean paste is so good though, nice and mildly sweet. I need to find... I don't even think... Maybe I've never tried red bean paste. I mean, I must have. I knew it was strong. But I can't recall its taste. I really want to try grilled mochi. Whoa. Because mochi can be savory, right? It's so good. I should get some. Yeah. I've never had like savory mochi. But it must be possible, right? We have the technology. Because I don't think there's sugar. It's like a flour and something glutinous rice flour, isn't it? I love how optimistic you are. Thank you. That makes me very happy to hear. I think I killed a lot of old people. You know what's gonna kill me someday? And this is why I'm not allowed to eat it. Boba pearls. I really had to enunciate that. Boba pearls. Boba pearls. I don't know why I'm saying it like that. I had them once, and I don't know whose genius idea it was. I mean, obviously they had to make the straw the same size as the pearls. There's no way to know when it's coming up the straw. And so I drink and eat very fast, so I was freaking demolishing this boba. It went directly right into my gullet. Right into my gullet. I almost choked, and it happens with every single sip. And so I'm not allowed to get them anymore. I'm gonna die. This had boba on Saturday. People always say to get the brown sugar boba. I don't like that one. Every time I feel like I'm getting made fun of, because every time I go to a boba shop, I don't get the boba pearls, and I don't get milk tea. I just get matcha. But they usually have cool matcha, like matcha with a crazy foam on top. I had this one place that they did like cheese foam, it was called, but it's not what you think when you hear cheese foam. Why? Because I don't like regular tea or the pearls, but I want to be included. Got milk tea and said something fruity, and that really hit the spot. This is like the thing where she hates that, but she's too sweet herself to enjoy confections. That's the same as disliking Temmie, huh? Boba is a little scary like that. In a D&D campaign, I had Biba and made them take force damage from drinking it. See? Okay, so I'm not crazy. It's not just me. I don't get Boba either because I'm trying to drink, not eat. Yes, it's attacking me. It's accosting me. It's my first time on this channel. I already love it. I just subscribed. I'm so happy that you're enjoying your time here. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, I recently started multi-streaming. So I used to only stream on Twitch. But then about 2 weeks ago, now I stream at the same time on YouTube and Twitch. And I'm super happy because I get to meet a lot of new, very cool people. It's very fun. I didn't multi-stream for the longest time because I thought it was hard. But it's actually not hard at all. Taro milk tea, I want to try because that one has a good color too, right? Taro milk tea. That one's the purple one, right? Wait, so Taro and ube are both purple? That cannot be. There can only be one purple food. How is this possible? I don't believe that it's that purple in real life. Everybody's lying on Google Images. I think they're lying. Good news, I just started up, but I have like 4 more spares. That's good to have a spare. Taro is my go-to, but purple. Ube is purple too. So I'm looking up taro plant. What does it look like in the real world? What? How did that become purple? I like mango and strawberry. I'm coming around to mango. I used to not like a lot of tropical flavors. But mango, I think I'm coming around to purple. It's purple for an amazing reason. And then ube. I've heard of ube. That is purple. Now that I could see being purple. Oh, they're both root vegetables. Ube is a purple yam. Taro is just a root vegetable. Ube, it says, has hints of vanilla and pistachio. Wait, am I allowed to have this then? If it has hints of pistachio. Also mint. Mint is good too. I like mint ice cream. I haven't had it in a long time though because it's not really my go-to. My go-to ice cream is... I can't remember the name. It's brown, but it's not chocolate. Coffee. I like coffee with the chocolate chunks in it. Or I like chocolate ice cream with Heath topping. You guys ever had Heath candy? It's like, how do you call that? It's like... It's the thing that old people like. Toffee. Why do old people like toffee if it probably hurts their teeth? Toffee and coffee. Coffee ice cream. I mean, wait, I don't think I ever told this story on stream. I said it in Discord. I went to... Every time I was like, mint chip, yeah, that's freaking huge. Why is toffee an old person thing? Because it's goated and old people know what's up. I went to an ice cream place just as they were closing. Like right before, I don't remember if it was like 9 p.m. or 10 p.m. or 11 p.m. I don't remember. It was late at night. And I got this, it was like super, it was called like super duper crazy coffee. And I think it also had alcohol in it. Like, I don't know. It was crazy. But I was like, I'm going to have that one. And I get up to the cash register. And they look me up and down and they go, you think you can handle this before your bedtime? Okay. That was a fair read because I wasn't sure of that either. It was my bedtime. And the truth of the matter is, translator note, I couldn't handle it. I stayed up way past my bedtime because it kept me wired. But I was like, I will be fine, good sir. Don't worry about me. Yeah, they were worried for a good reason. I was like, wow, you must be a mind reader. Is Tofifi? What? Tofifi? Wait! Yes, I think so. I've seen pictures of these, but I don't think I've ever seen them in the store. But I think you could probably find them. You could find them somewhere. I bet. I think so. Mint chip ice cream! Now I want ice cream. Tofifi. You want to know, speaking of what has good toffee? I think it has toffee in it. No, it just has hazelnut. My favorite chocolate ever, I think, is the Ferrero Rocher balls. Balls, what I say? The Ferrero Rocher balls. But I only get them for, I think, Easter. And what's it called? Saint Nicholas Day. You know when Saint Nick leaves you stuff in a stocking? Every time I say this, people have no idea what I'm talking about. So I don't know if it's only a Demon Round thing. Yes. Saint Nicholas, the second week of December, he comes to your house and he leaves stuff in a stocking. And it's a lot of candy. And because I'm everybody's favorite. Okay, everybody says I'm spoiled. This is where it does, I can kind of see it. When I was little, my grandma sewed me a stocking. And normally a stocking is like, you know, the size of your forearm maybe? Like the size of like a long regular sock. My stocking is my height. It is 5 feet tall. And Saint Nick fills it up with candy for me. And beef jerky. Because I'm everybody's favorite. You have to leave my shoes outside and then he fills those with candy. So you know what I'm talking about. That's such a mum chocolate. But really? Well, my mom did like it. I had my childhood stocking, the only thing I put up during the holidays. You Scrooge. How did you make your VTuber model? I drew everything in an art program. You can do it in really any other art program. My first model I did in iPad Procreate, but that came with its own issues. So my this model I drew in Clip Studio Paint. And then you rig it in a software called Live 2D Cubism. And the rest is history, but there's a lot of really good tutorials out there. Why are people saying carrying character chocolates for old people? They're tasty for all ages. Old people know what's up. They're tapped in. They're tapped in. I can't believe Chiz called me a Scrooge. You are a little bit, you have to admit. How big is Chio's sister stocking? No, I think she has one as tall as mine. I think she does. I think she does. That's more candy than you get during Halloween. One time, my dog ate my Halloween chocolate. And I was really worried, but luckily our dog was like 120 pounds because it was a big breed. So it was completely fine. Even though it probably ate like a pound of chocolate. I was so scared. We brought them to the vet. And they're like, no, they'll be okay. Just, there's gonna be a lot of like tinfoil wrapping in their excrement. But they seem fine, and just watch them and make sure they're not like vomiting. But they were fine, it was so scary. That's true, the old people spent the years doing candy research, this is true. I like your hair, thank you. My flowy side pieces. Oh, and all of our pets in Chio Papa's house get their own stocking. So when we had cats, they would get like a cat toy. Come on, Sakuza, how are you doing? When we had cats, they would get like a little toy mouse. Our dogs now, they get like the pig's ear rawhide, whatever. And something like that, like a ball. And so it's super cute. Everybody gets to celebrate St. Nicholas Day. Nobody gets left out. Because that would be sad. The only person who gets left out is Chio Papa. Every year he gets a single potato. And he says it's because him and St. Nicholas have beef going way back. He says he doesn't know what it is, though. He doesn't know why St. Nick's got issues with him. But I say, you must have done something crazy to have created a feud that has lasted this long. You guys have VTube moral commissions? No, sadly I did not. I'm super happy that you're interested. But the time this took was insane. It took me 3 years to make this. And that was only because I was motivated because it was my own. I wouldn't dare inflict that on anybody else. And it's cute. It's cute, right? Diane. I'm glad that you think my model looks like good, though. Yes, this model was fighting me the whole way. Fighting me tooth and nail. Oh my goodness. I was boxing it half the time. See, now this is the problem. I switched my model to my first monitor so that I wouldn't be looking this way this whole stream, but now I'm just looking this way this whole stream. Hey, Chio, I plan to be with you in 6 years. Can I commission you to die? No! Even with 6 years, I just don't think I would finish it. Like, the only way I was able to finish this was I was like, I want a new model for myself. The selfishness took over. If it was anybody else in the world, I think I'd be like, Mendoksai. Making your own model so cool. I do have a lot of pride in the skills I've cultivated, but also I just do it because I'm piss poor. Like, not to brag, but a model of this art and rigging caliber, if you commission somebody else, would be thousands of dollars. And I don't got money like that. Just inspires me to want to make things, man. Go do it! How did you come up with your theme? Oh boy, actually, well, I've been a VTuber for 5 years, so, I mean, obviously, of course, I was born a demon seamstress, but I had to, you know, refine myself to present myself to Chortachi. So 5 years ago, there's a free, how do you call it, website called pickcrew.me/en. This is the website, and you can make, like, little... it's like a dress-up doll maker. And so I just did one. And it had green hair and brown side pieces. And I was like, you look pretty good. As a person with green hair and brown side pieces, wow, hey, good looking. And that was kind of it. Hey, if you're an artist, you might as well. Yeah, it's also a good way to challenge yourself. Because, like, not to brag again... But my art has gotten better over the years because I'm forcing myself to draw a VTuber model. And I wanted to look super kawaii. The only problem is I get a little insecure about the fact that, like, do I have permission to draw you for my profile picture? Yes, that would be so cute. Chirotouch running around with me. I love that family photo, it's so cute. I know, right? I'm a little insecure about the fact that, like, if you've seen my other art, I'm not ashamed, well, I'm embarrassed yet not ashamed to say, my other artwork, like my illustrations, aren't as good as my VTuber model, because with a VTuber model, you don't have to worry about lighting, you don't have to worry about pose, it's all straight on, you don't really have to worry about anatomy so much. So I can really show the best of my abilities, but illustrations are much harder. Did you make your emotes? No, some of my emotes, but the vast majority are actually from it's a Steam, you can get it on Steam, it's called Emote Lab. And it's a pre-made thing that you can customize. So these ones are from Emote Lab, the ones that look like this. So it's a software you can buy on Steam and you can customize them to look like yourself. These are by my good friend Ghost. Who I commissioned. Here, wait, let me plug their VGen, because if you need emotes, they are the best at making emotes ever. That is their VGen. And then I'll show the ones that I drew. I think I only drew 2? Yes. These are the ones that I drew. I don't like drawing chibi things. I'm not good at drawing chibis. I had to recently draw a chibi because, plug. I recently had a merch drop, my first ever merch drop. And the producer for it said, "Oh, Chio, I think that your fans would really love it if you drew a sticker design for the merch drop." And I was like, So I drew this. And who made this masterpiece? That was Arca Babarka in our chat. Because my theme. Oh, that's so cute. Thank you. I drew this for the merch drop. Yeah, you can see it up there. And I freehanded. There was no reference for this. It was barely sketched. And they were right, yeah. I kind of like that it looks like I have a flat spot on the top of my head. That's my soft spot. You can see my soft spot. I've seen their work before. The emotes are great. Yes! They are the best ever. I recommend them right all the time. I'm probably going to recommission them soon for more. I'm going to recommission them soon for more emotes because I want a couple more. I want a couple more. And I have a couple more slots on Twitch right now. Not many more though. I have to be careful. I don't have infinite slots here. We gotta be kind of smart about the way we do it. You guys are liking my super old ugly tweets. I see this going on. Didn't you just get more? No, I just have the 3 from Ghost. I haven't ordered anymore. Hashtag I've been thinking about it. Hashtag I've been thinking about it. I've been thinking about it. No. I need to... Stream money needs to go towards the cover. No more slots, I mean. I got a singular more slot. Yes, I got a singular. Singular. I hope Gwentley doesn't think I'm stalking them. I am, but I hope they don't think that. I am, but I hope they didn't think that. All Chore Touchers need to know that I stalk you guys on Twitter. I've been very vocal about this. If you like anything of mine on Twitter, yeah, I'm going spelunking. I want to know what the sitch is. Also because I feel like, not me, oh yeah. You're getting stalked. I'm sure they'd be flattered if they knew, you think. Yeah, Chio likes some of my tweets. I get so embarrassed though. When I like your stuff, Texas, I get embarrassed because I'm like, I feel like I'm not good enough to be liking your stuff. Does that make any sense? I hope they don't think I'm doing what I'm doing. It's true. Do you have any ideas for my Discord account? It's gonna be given permission. Sure. I don't have Discord Nitro, so my Discord's even a little ugly. No. I'm not exalted enough to like the famous tungsten tweets. It's all off. You guys are my viewers, but you're like super duper hua hua. Oh my god, Kia famous. So what does that mean? What does that mean? Yes, but I'm stalking all of you. And some of you are very active on Twitter, which makes it very easy. Because some of your guys' stuff happens naturally. I just ride the wave of posting content of big VTubers. That is the viewer meta. That is true. I think if in a close universe, in like 2 universes away from this one, if I wasn't a VTuber, God saved this universe from making me a VTuber watcher. Because if I was a VTuber watcher, my screen time right now is already like 5 hours. In the universe where I'm a VTuber watcher, my screen time is 26 hours a day. Don't even ask how it's possible. You know those people where you go on their Twitter and it's like they have like 200,000 posts in like a year? That would be me. It would be so bad. I saved myself from being a VTuber watcher by becoming a VTuber myself. It was a self-preservation mechanism. It would be bad. I don't know. Sometimes I think like, oh my god, I really want to make like a side account for like Oshi posting. No. Your screen time is high enough. Leave those girls alone. I feel called out. No, it's my dream, but I have to save myself. I have to protect myself from myself. It's so fun, though. Sometimes it slips through the cracks. If you guys have ever seen me comment on a VTuber's anything, I don't know how to be normal. I don't know how to be normal. I swear to God, in my past life, I wasn't a demon. I was a lecherous otaku man. And I think sometimes my past life is fighting to come out. Because every time, like, Ashton tweets, I have to, like, delete what I was about to say, like, 10 times. Like, oh my God, ma'am, just $1,000 for just a smell, just a sniff. And then I'm like, delete, delete, delete. Oh my God, so cute. I have to walk it back, delete, delete, delete. Something a little bit less lecherous, delete, delete, delete. OMG, cute. It just ends with cute. Please send just once. $1,000 just for a droplet of your sweat, please. And now you're lecherous, I'll talk a demon too. Do you like ramen? I like ramen well enough. I like soba or udon a lot more. You don't even you just have to hit send. My Oshi's gonna block me, bro. My Oshi's gonna block me. I don't know, I'm so bad at interacting with people, partially because you guys know the reason, but I can't really tell people's emotions. So I always just presume everybody's like 99%, like, you know in Mob Psycho where he has that, like, that limiter? I presume that everybody's at 99% with me, and if I say one thing wrong, they're gonna kill me. Every comment's conclusion, oh, that's cute, that's so me. I think Tournament like to be a little bit more unhinged. Yeah, I did numbers when I said I heart armpit. Yeah, I also liked armpit before it was good. You're an asshole. That's the Mob Psycho. See, the Mob Psycho's coming out with these people. Well, see? You know, you can't inundate the people with such posts. It can only be once in a blue moon. Because if you post I heart armpit too much, then you're the armpit guy. You want to be guy who likes armpit, not armpit guy. You know what I mean? There's a fine line. There's a fine line between being guy who likes armpit and armpit guy. You never want it to become... You don't want the thing to become before the guy. I know a guy like that. Do you see him in the mirror every morning? You're making it easy for me today. You're making it easy for me today. No, I ain't about that. Sorry. What? Then none of my artwork must land. No, you have to mix up the unhinged stuff so it's not... Oh, I see. I have to have a large portfolio. I have to have a diverse portfolio that I can choose from. Ah, naruhodo ne, naruhodo ne. Naruhodo ne, naruhodo ne. You said it, not me. I didn't say nothing. I've never said anything in my life ever. I'm actually historically the guy that never speaks. I like hitting too, but I ain't hitting like that. Yeah, I think the problem is that I'm more of a freak than Churatachi. So like there's a lot of art that I draw myself where I'm like, Churatachi, look at the beautiful art I drew. Churatachi, I'm like, man, I'm not. On my conscience, I can't like that. On my conscience, I can't comment on that. On my conscience, I'm like, they have to... I'm trying to remember which one it was that I drew that Churatachi were like, I can't engage with this. I can't remember which one that was. What's your favorite game? Atelier Ryza. Best game ever. It's a JRPG where you work in an atelier as an alchemist. And she's super duper cute. It's the Gold Kini. I've done 2 years of Gold Kinis and I think the first one was more crazy. So yes, I think you might be right that it was Gold Kini. I think it might be right. But my praxis is like... I've been to a beach. I've seen crazier things every time I go to the beach. You know what I mean? And I go to cosplay conventions, and everybody's the gold to give me like peak. This is cute. I want to play. Are there other Atelier games good too? I actually haven't branched out yet to other Atelier games because I'm kind of scared. Like, I don't know if it could reach the peakness. I've heard that other Atelier games are very hit or miss. Some of them I've heard are like very good, and some of them are very bad. But I think that's kind of a good thing because although they're alchemy games, every game they actually reinvent the alchemy system. So every game is either hit or miss if you like the alchemy system, but I think that's pretty good that they're not letting themselves get stagnant. So like I heard the newer one, Atelier Yumea, I don't know how to pronounce it. I heard that one wasn't so good. But I know people like Atelier Sophie. I like Doki Doki Literature Club. I played that really long time ago. I thought it was good. This visual art is more, yeah, more normal. Yes. Yes. I think my art is good. I don't know why everyone thinks she's sexy when she's busting out of them shorts. The artist that drew the key visual and concept art for Ryza is Toridamono Sensei. One of my favoriteest artists ever. Toridamono Sensei also did one of my favorite Racing Miku artworks ever. Yeah, they're the best. They are just the best artists ever. Even besides the thigh thing, they are just such a good artist. They're actually an artist for a Hololive JP member. Which is pretty cool. I think, what's her name? Chihaya. What's her last name? I don't remember. Maybe her name isn't Chihaya. I thought it was Chihaya. It's Chi something. Maybe I'm going crazy. Yeah, Rindo Chihaya. I knew I wasn't crazy. Wait, that's crazy. When you look up Chihaya, I don't know if it's just because I'm on my Twitter. When you look up Chihaya on Twitter, one of the top posts is from me. Because when Chihaya debuted, I said one of the new Hololive Devis girls, Rinda Chihaya, is drawn by the Atelier Ryza and Racing Miku 2023 artist Toridamono. And I posted artwork of Toridamono and Chihaya, and it got 3,000 views. People were like, super, like, wow, I didn't know that. I was educating the masses. Good game to Shinchin to bring back the big thighs. Oh my god. Toridamono, is this true? Is this true? Yeah, I haven't had time to do other videos in the future, but now you're my number one favorite. Thank you. I haven't had time to draw. Oh my goodness, I just realized. I was gonna say I haven't had any time to draw like for myself. Oh, I was about to say I haven't drawn any illustration. Yeah, I haven't drawn any illustration of 3.0. I've drawn like chibi like this. But I haven't drawn any full illustration. I kind of want to draw... Here, wait, let me get the artwork up. Give me a second. I actually post a lot on my Twitter lately. bragging. I post a lot on my Twitter lately, so getting an old artwork... Here, wait, it should be here. I want to do a redraw of an artwork that I did for 2.0 for 3.0. Shameless plug, so true. What the hell? Where is it? Where is it? This what it's under? Is it this one? Yes. This was a commission I drew for Flap for the Donathon ones. Of my 2.0 model. Don't ignore the fact that I forgot my hairpin on my 2.0 model and my bow. But I would like to redraw this pose with 3.0 because I think it's just so creepy. I think I really want... Yes, and everybody's going to say the thighs are even better in this illustration. Oh my god. Yeah, wouldn't it be cute with this one? Because I could just... It would not be hard. I could just keep everything the same. The reflection of your shorts was you holding a cigarette. What is this? Noir film and smoking the cigarette. French noir film. You peak. Yes, I was very happy with this illustration, except I think I did really good with the character art. I was not happy with how I drew the couch. I tried it for 8 million years and I think it could be better. But I'm not quite sure how. I don't know how to make... I think I did good with the backing on the couch. But I don't know how to make the bottom of the couch look more plush. Because I imagined it as one long couch cushion. But maybe I have to separate it up into different cushions to make it look more plush. Because right now it looks like it's in line with the wood. Like the wood metal frame. And it makes it look like kind of flat. But that's just me being a critic. But yes, I was very happy with this one. I could point something out, but people are just going to say that I'm lascivious again if I say it. Okay, I'll say it. I think I mentioned it, but 3.0 has stirrup thigh-high socks. So you would see a bit of, ooh, how Victorian, how scandalous. You would see a bit of foot. How scandalous, how Victorian of you. How Victorian scandalous of you. Wow. Really, the most untoward ever. Yes, yes, yes. How insane, how insane. How insane. Wow, wow, wow. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Wow, a bunch of people are following me on Twitter. You know what I find crazy? When someone follows me on... I find two things crazy. When someone follows me on Twitter without ever liking one of my tweets. And they're not a bot. When they're not a bot and they like me without following one of my tweets. Like, wow. You were just overcome with like... Wow, I don't know what you saw that like... And then the other one... Because I'm a little bit crazy. I mean, obviously most people that like your stuff on Twitter aren't going to follow you. But I think I said this on another stream that like sometimes people like my stuff and obviously they don't follow because how many things do you like but not follow the art? Like it's very common, but I'm like, what can I do to make you want me? Like when somebody likes my stream but they don't follow, I'm like, what wasn't enough for you? What wasn't enough? What couldn't reel you in? What inspired you to become a VTuber? I saw about 5 VTuber clips on YouTube. Well, I had seen a lot of HoloLive clips, and I was like, oh, that's cool. That's something that people with a company can do. And then I saw about 3 clips of the indie VTuber, Artemis of the Deep, or Artemis of the Blue. I don't remember her name. I'm sorry, Artemis. Please don't kill me. And I was like, oh, wait, you can do that without being in a company. How is that possible? I did one Google search. I learned how live 2D cubism worked. And I went to work. And back in the day, not to toot my own horn, there was no tutorials, really. There was some. It was better than it was for VTubers in like 2018. By the end of 2020, there was still some tutorials in English. But if you were a VTuber in like 2018, you were slumming it. So yeah, I don't think I could have done it if I was like a 2018 VTuber, but by late 2020, there was a good enough amount of tutorials. I could never. Also, what font do you use? There's a couple of different fonts. The font for the on-screen chat is called... I believe it's called... Magi... font. Let me see, just a bit. Ujimai. So the font for the... Oh, Ujimai. It's called Ujimai for the ones on the ones on the chat bar, and then the one at the top, I use one called Angelic. I think it's just called Angelic Serif or something. Which is kind of funny, isn't that kind of fitting? Angelic Serif. Bad news, I've ruined another nut. How many replacements do you have? We are running low. Our stores are running low. Our store, we are getting dangerously low. Bum bum bum. Bum bum bum. This is not good. Is it a big deal? 2 mermaids. When we're in black, when we're in brass. I don't think I understand the purpose. Have you sent it in Discord? What does it mean? Where are the nuts on the guitar? I said guitar. On the guitar, and for what purpose do they serve? Is it the... Let me look up an image of a guitar. I'm just looking up guitar, Google image search. Let me see. What's point? I don't see a nut anywhere on this. What? The hell you get the font? UGMI is a Google font. If you Google the font name, both of them, the download will come up. I keep overcutting them. Ganbatte, 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 ganbatte. Oh, an ad is gonna start soon. Don't worry, it's not for another minute. Here, wait. I'm stalking the people that recently... It's the guy at the top of the fretboard. Let me see this. Guitar. These are very bad Google images. They are not high resolution. I will look at the photos you sent earlier, because that's a better guitar photo than anyone on... Oh. Oh. There's not that many. There's just like one. Right? There's one or there's two. One or two. Ganbatte. Okay, so you don't need like a whole bunch to match. This is super great. So many chronically online VTuber fans are following me on Twitter. This is my freaking dream. It's hella important. I can't stop freaking it up. I want to see a video online of this later. Later I will Google it because I'm curious how it works. I looked over on Twitter and I saw some beautiful artwork. Now when I gaze off to this distance, you guys don't know if I'm looking at chat or if I'm looking at BL on Twitter. You'll never know. The secret is just with me. That's something I'm... Oh, an ad is in progress. Crap. When did that happen? Be right back. Don't leave. your demon seamstress has returned to miss me. Oh yeah, I was gonna say the other day, I think I touched on this a little bit at the beginning of the stream and then I got distracted. Ugh, I'm irked. Yesterday, I was working on the cover songs. Like I can still hear their voice. La la la. La la la. I'm messing with you. I was working on... Think of the health tech, otherwise I would die. I'm actually getting quite warm, I don't know why. Okay, I'll be a good little seamstress and actually fix my posture with this health check. I don't know why. The weird thing is I don't know why sometimes I sit with bad posture still. Because it's much more comfortable to sit properly. So I don't know why I'm choosing the option that is more uncomfortable. I think it's still just a thing of habit. Come on, Gretchen! We were talking. This is gonna make me sound like an insane stalker. But we were talking about you earlier on stream. Come on. I hope you're having a good night. And your 10-hour shift went expeditiously. Yeah, Chio touches have to accept that I stalk all of you. Have to accept that. Yeah, yesterday I was trying to film, what's the word? Record the cover song. It was not it. Normally I can sing like a 6 out of 10 good. It was coming out like a 3 out of 10. I don't know why it's coming out so bad, so I just, you know, hung my hat on the door and gave up and was like, today is not the day. I think something about it is how, like, when I sit in front of the PC to record, I get kind of nervous, and then it comes out kind of sounding like, la, 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 which is so annoying because I stood up and went to the kitchen to go make something, and I started singing just while I was making stuff in the kitchen, and it sounded way better, and it was tilting me. It was getting me tilted towers. I'm still deciding between 2 songs to cover, and no, I will not reveal them to you. The way that I decide which songs I want to sing for events or covers or whatever is I basically sing a couple, and I do recordings of a couple, and then whichever one ends up sounding not bad, that's the winner. But it's kind of annoying because I can't commission art until I'm certain. That's actually a common thing in choir. Posture is king. Yeah, I think the thing is like, there's no way that I can make my setup have a standing mic. There's just no way. I've thought about it and I've tried it, but there's just no way. And so I can have, even if I have like good posture when I'm sitting to sing, it's nowhere near as good as what I could do if I was standing. And such an exalted thing. What do you mean mic arms are a thing? I mean, my mic arm just won't do it, and I would have to get a new mic arm and a new cord because my cord is very short and would go high. So yes, I suppose I should say yes I could if I spent more money, and I'm a cheap ass. Sit up straight on the edge of your chair. Yes, I've been working on my posture a lot lately because my voice therapist said, Pistachio, your posture, you must fix it. So I did, but yeah, during streaming recording. Hi, 4 hours up, but thank you for stalking. Fight on, Gwen, fight on. You can do it. I believe you're in the final stretch. It's like an imminissime. You have the ones that go crazy at the end. It will happen, trust. Chio beam. We've gained what I've heard about your setup. Wait, what's bad about my setup? Nothing's bad about my setup. Yes, just because my setup used to have old man hairs because I bought them from Craigslist does not mean that they still have old man hairs. And actually, that does not make my setup non-functional. It just makes it a little bit lived in, okay? Nothing wrong with your setup. You guys can't handle a community. That's what you can't handle. You think that having a stranger's beard hair in your keyboard is a negative. But I just think it makes me more connected to the people around me, huh? Have you ever tried being an optimist for once in your life? No, I mean, that was a very able to sing sitting down. Oh, you sing sitting down, Aguirre. Didn't you use a basic dining room chair? It's not basic, it has wheels on it. And it's more comfortable than my chair at work. You guys... I'm being bullied. I'm phoning a friend. Churitachi, it's like debate club. Churitachi on the other side of the fence defends me. say, actually, I think Chio is so resourceful and also like probably the smartest ever. And also like, not that it's relevant to the debate, also so beautiful, yes. Not that it is relevant to the debate, but I think Frugal Demon asked. I think also if somebody gave me $1,000 and was like, Chio, buy a new chair, I wouldn't. Because I hate change. I think nothing in the world should ever change except the amount of people that fawn over me. That can go up. Most of the singing we did was standing, but we did learn how to sing sitting down. That's good. You could sing like at a piano then. At a piano bench. Oh my god, it's so warm in this room. I'm like, gonna start sweating. This is not good. It is so warm in this room. I don't know why. I don't know why. This is the thing. Often when I stream, I'll have to set a cooling spell like 4 degrees colder than I normally keep it because all the adrenaline, all the screaming, all the, I don't know. Something goes crazy. Thank you so much for the fun. Oh, yeah, I hope you're able to find it. Most of the singing we did was, I don't know. When I have the two fonts, I always think that like when one goes off, it's the other going off. Even though it's actually funny. If I'm looking this way, you can tell I'm reading the YouTube font. If I'm looking this way, or the chat. If I'm looking this way, you can tell I'm reading the Twitch chat. It used to be where if I was looking this way, I was reading any chat, but I'm trying for Zatsus to have. I'm trying for Zatsus to have this on my main monitor. I can't back. Welcome back, Milk. Or if I'm looking this way, I might also be looking at BL on Twitter. It's either I'm looking at YouTube chat or I'm looking at BL on Twitter. It is one or the other. I am not going to cite which one is which. You will have to deal with that on your own accord. Whoa. Sorry, I was looking at, of course I was looking, if I say whoa and stare off into the distance, trust I'm looking at something a little bit untoward on Twitter. It was a comparison of the size of different HoloLive members' 3D models. Interesting. Interesting. They all kind of look the same, surprisingly. You would think that the thighs, nah, of their 3D models, they all kind of look similar, which is surprising because one of them is drawn by Torida Mono-sensei, who's thigh crazy. You'd think that they would be winning, but I guess it's the 3D model is the great equalizer, I guess. I don't know. Speaking of 3D model, I wish I had 1 million hours of free time. There's so much I need to do, which is a good thing. It's good to be busy rather than not have enough to do, I think. But once I'm free, so way down the line, I have to make a V-Roid model of this model, because I only have a V-Roid for my 2.0, which I use for the concert. A cover employee stood behind them with a hammer and made them try to thigh small. No! No! Yeah, it's for anybody who doesn't know. New V-Roid's gonna be so cute. Yes, I'll actually take my time with this V-Roid. I don't really try and get the V-Roid super accurate to the 2D because I'm just not that good at V-Roid. But I at least try and make it reminiscent and cute. The thing that I'm the worst at on V-Roid is hair. I can get the face pretty close, like the eyes. The eyes I can get really close because I can use just straight up the same, like texture. The things that are hard to do in V-Roid is the hair and the body shape. For some reason, you can't get like, you can't do anything too crazy with the proportions off of the base V-Roid. I mean, that's what I think. But then I see people taking V-Roid commissions and doing V-Roid like speed videos on YouTube, and they get so close, and I don't know how. See, Buju, this just shows us I could have been thought. She hates this, bro. Wow, a Freudian slip there that you think being flatter is what implies I hate you. Ergo implies it is a negative. I'm seeing beyond the pale of sure that is true. Their true thoughts. Wow. Was Hannibal Lecter a doctor? It's been a long time since I watched Hannibal. I suppose he was called Dr. Hannibal Lecter. What was he a doctor of? The alarm didn't work. I know! I was wondering where you were! Gombangangari. What kind of doctor was... Really? I would have thought like a surgeon. He must have an MD, right? Yes, he was... Oh, is he a therapist or a psychiatrist? What kind of doctor was Hannibal Lecter? Let's Google it. He was a clinical psychiatrist, but he had worked as a surgeon. I knew he had some. He was a former forensic psychiatrist and a psychiatric surgeon. What the hell? You dissecting the what? It's crazy because I've watched both the Hannibal movie from Silence of the Lambs. Silence of the Lambs, he's ugly, but in the Hannibal TV show, he's attractive. Hashtag what that mean? Or a surgeon is example, but imagine a psychiatric surgeon who's dissecting your psyche. Konbancha! How are you doing, Gagari? How are you feeling with the recent wake up? I'm always curious because a lot of people in many times, like, you know, at work or at school and they say the alarm didn't work. Does that mean the alarm went off and you didn't hear it? Your phone was dead? Or what does that mean? Because I don't think I've ever had an alarm not work, but I hear people say that a lot. So I'm always curious what that means. Luckily, I didn't hear it. Oh, my alarm? I have it set to the loudest setting and the worst sound ever, and I've had it the same sound for like 2,000 million years since I've been using alarms, and it's just like the bum 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 from Apple. Roomies, I can hear from their room. It's way worse. It's just the one that goes makes me want to kill someone. I can't believe what you just said that about Sir Anthony Hopkins. Is he the balding crazy guy from Silence of the Lambs? Silence of the Lambs scared me so bad, but Chio Papa loved the movie, so we watched it so many times. Is that the one with the creepy line where it puts the lotion on the skin? I don't know. No, he has the one about fava beans. I think that's the one Chio Papa quoted, the fava beans. I remember setting up a lot with music I like. A rookie mistake. You'll end up hating it. My father-in-law for Lou, everything was the intro to Cowboy Bebop. It made me go insane. But if you didn't hear it, you're the one who didn't work, not the alarm. True. It worked well, actually. Wait, what? That's why I'm worried. Chio Papa, not Chio Papa, chewers are like, oh, we want a Chio alarm voice pack. And I'm like, oh, you're gonna hate my voice. If I'm like, Totachi, okinasai, get up. You're gonna hit your phone and be like, shut up! And then you're gonna come to stream and be like, I want to kill you. Your blood will be on my hands. Because anything, tourists can try and deny it all you want. Anything that you put as your alarm for wake up, you will begin to hate. You will begin to hate. It is impossible. I don't believe anyone who says contrary. But the alarm did a job and made the job poorly. I heard some people talking about the like Apple bug where the alarm doesn't go off. It's never happened to me. I think it happens if you have face attenuation on or face attention on, which means that when it detects a face, it like assumes you're looking at it and it turns the alarm off and that malfunctions. But I have those settings turned off to make sure that doesn't happen. I actually still love this song on Leaves Around, but noted nothing to add alarm. Yeah, I can handle the two that just started hating me. I'm unfortunately a 5-alarm Andy. I'm a 2-alarm Andy. And they have to all be at even numbers. Like my primary alarm is 44 minutes after the top of the hour. And so everybody's like, oh, when I say that, people are like, oh, Chio, you mean 45 minutes? No, I mean 44. I wake up at 44 after the hour. I love your iPad. Thank you. Let me search for a touchy. Loose up. Beep, beep, beep. Beep, beep, beep. Beep, beep, beep. Wow. Yes, I like that I was very proud of the eye patch. I felt like I was able to get good depth with it. I'll start dreaming about my alarm and that's what tells me to wake up. What? That's crazy. What? You're dreaming about the alarm. It's kind of like when you dream about looking for a bathroom and that's how you know you either need to wake up to go to the bathroom or you're about to pee your pants. I set up 2 alarms usually. Neither work for the first one is usually enough. Yeah, I set 2 alarms and I've never, I think, needed the second. Because I try not to allow myself to go back to sleep. Mostly because if I don't get up at the exact moment my alarm goes off, I'm going to be late for work. I've got it down to a science. I think I train my brain to sleep with the classic Apple alarm, but calm music like Claire de Lune wakes me up perfectly. What? That's probably better for your nervous system. I told my therapist the way I wake up is I set the loudest ass alarm and I set it across the room so that when I wake up, my body panics and I have to run, turn off the alarm, and then I have enough adrenaline that keeps me awake. And she's like, that cannot be healthy. In no way, shape, or form do I condone that. And I was like, well, it works for me. I wake up because it's lights in my room. I have smart lights and they turn on an hour before I need to work. What? That is next level. The thing about me is I like waking up in the dark, though I feel so Victorian. For context, my alarm is an English covered meltdown by Iroha. What? That's pretty pog. Oh, my tummy is grumbling. I made this meal prep, and it was a recipe I've never made before. It was West African peanut stew. And I normally when I meal prep, I make like 5 servings. Oh my god. Stews are where it is at. I think I accidentally made like 30 servings. Because normally when I make something in the slow cooker is like 1/5 of the way full. This was like to the top. And I've never had to freeze meal prep before. But normally I just meal prep for myself, because obviously. But I have enough where I'm like, Rumi, you could have a week's worth of lunches. I probably have a week's worth in the fridge as well. It's like too much. I'm overflowing with it. And it's only like a 6 out of 10. I think I could have made it like an 8 out of 10 dish. But I had went to see the Spider-Man movie, and so I wasn't there to season it as it cooked. And it turned out a little bit blander than I would have liked. The best alarm is to have someone else near who doesn't want to wake up. Guilt primes the brain. Is this true? Is this true? Oh my god, it's so warm in here. I don't know why. I'm sweating to such an extraordinary extent. An extraordinary extent. Okay, I think... Let me see something. I'm moving you guys to monitor 2. This is weird. Normally I always have my stream on monitor 2. But now after just a mere 1 stream of having it on monitor 1, it feels very strange having you guys all the way over there. I'm used to having you guys right in front of my face now. This is bizarre. This is just beyond the pale. I think I say the phrase beyond the pale more than the average person, and I don't know why. I haven't read it in any book or anything lately. I must have picked it up quite a long time ago. How bizarre. How bizarre. Mega pale. The super pale person. Wait. Oh, I might break my own rule. I'm looking for someone to raid. This is somebody who I've never raided before, but I've seen them on Twitter a lot. But I almost don't want to raid them because I feel like they're cuter than me. They're green and flat. But I feel like they're greener and flatter than me. They're greener than me. They're flatter than me. They're nerd as well. And they're playing Final Fantasy. This is like, the Venn diagram is a circle. The Venn diagram is, oh my god, I'm sweating so bad. It's like making me itchy. You know when you get sweaty so bad, you get itchy? What if we don't come back? That is what I'm saying! Okay, let me put my headphones on. Let me hear them. Let me see. Okay. I will take the risk. Yes, I'm funny. I love it. I think you've seen them before too. They're very Twitter popular. They're a very Twitter popular VTuber. It gives me cuteness aggression. And they have more forehead than me. They're greener than me, flatter than me, more forehead than me. That's all I got. That's all I got. Chio-tama, I don't think being cuter than you is possible. Okay, good. This is what you guys. Oh. How could someone possibly be flatter than you, Concave? It's okay, you still got it. Grandma, you still got it. Do they have an eye patch? No, that's all I've got going for me. My eye patch is saving me, guys. Please. Ludwig style chest hole. Yeah, that has a name. Something pectoralis, right? Pectoralis. The thingy where your breastbone dips in. No, it's the opposite. It's pectus excavatum. It's when it goes in. Deflatus. Yes, when you go to the beach, you see people with that. I don't think... Why does that happen? It's abnormal, apparently. It can limit heart and lung function. Oh, I didn't know it was that serious. Oh my god. I didn't know it was that serious. I don't go to the beach. What? Wait. I should tell my friend this. Because... What if... What? Wait, now I want to stream forever. What? Mikan! Bitch, what? This is crazy. Wait, I have to go turn my AC up. Konban Mikan! Hi! Konban Raiders, hi! Pistachio Shouakuma, welcome to the stream. I'm a demon seated VTuber. What else do I do? You meant you have to cast a cooling spell. Yes, I have to go cast the cooling spell to be stronger, because I'm sweating like crazy. Konban Oxtitism. That's a good name. Thank you so much for the stream. What were you guys up to? And if any raiders or Mikan yourself, you have to get going because you're too tired, sleepy, hungry, sick of looking at a computer screen. I totally understand, but thank you for being here. Yeah, we've just been Zatsuing. We've just been chatting, as they say. I'm sweating like crazy because normally when I stream, you know, I cast a little cooling spell and make it colder in here than normal because I don't know, the adrenaline makes me go crazy. But I forgot to do that for today's stream and it's paying off. Just as upset a girl was flatter than her. That's all I got. Wait, Mikan and I are going bar for bar flatness though. This is like, we're holding hands. Oh, Konban Correct! Everybody's so nice to me. Why is everybody following me? Everybody's so nice to me. What the heck? What the heck? What should I say to the raiders to impress you? Let's play Big Walk with other friends. What? That's so fun. I've never played Big Walk. Does it have replayability? I don't know if I want to play it because... Like, I have multiple friends, but can you only do one? Do the eye patch thing to impress. Oh yeah, you're pretty cute. Think. Okay, wait. Yeah, let me get in position. I want to impress them. No, Choratachi, you are about to see something amazing. You want to see the power behind this eye patch, huh? Okay. Ah! Oh ha ha! There you go, you can see my... Choratachi call it my evil eye. There's nothing evil about it. Choratachi, don't say it's evil, okay? So cool, so powerful, yeah. It regulates my mana. But I'm kind of shy about it. Oh wait, no! I didn't mean to start sweating. I'm kind of shy about it. Yeah, wait, can I... I've never tried this combination. Oh, I'm doing it again for you. There you go. If you missed it the first time. But also I have another cool toggle where the eye patch can come off like that with the spell. With the spell. It's red and has a magical circle. Yes, and a sewing heart in the middle. Just like the eye patch has. Fancy! Yeah, it took me 1 billion, quillion, trillion, million hours to rig. And it fought me all the way. It fought me all the way. I fighting it. It's like when you're reeling in a carp at the lake. And it's like, oh, it's a big one. It's trying me. It's testing me. That's what it was like. But hashtag I survived. I survived drawing and rigging this model, even though it took 3 years. Ahem. I'm just on demon time, guys, okay? Demons live longer than humans. So it makes sense that, you know, I might draw slower. I might do things slower. That's okay, right? No big deal. It's no big thing. No big deal. This is so cool! I can't believe Mikan raided me! What the what? This is crazy. Wah. Yes, Mikan is a flat girl who is orange and a mink. I know this because I follow her on Twitter. And she's a part of a group called Katabasis. I love orange. Hey, don't get straying eyes now. No, you guys can look at Mikan. Mikan's super cute. Here, wait, let me get a picture of Mikan. I always feel a little bit bad because I don't know if I'm embarrassing Raiders by doing this. Because if someone did this with me, I think I'd be embarrassed. But I just like bragging how cute people I'm adjacent to are. Mikan the mink. Wow, really flat. I know, right? It's awesome. Here, wait, I'm going to the VTuber wiki. It's just so flat, it's freaking awesome. Look at it. Don't we look fitting next to each other? They're both so flat, it's freaking awesome. But she has new outfits now with Katabasis, like a Gyaru one. That I think she uses the Gyaru one more often now, right? Or am I wrong? Come on, Joshua, how are you doing? Both have open tummy. This one, she has a Gyaru one that I see on Twitter a lot. It's super cute. You can see the what's it called? The tan line. It's so cute! She says it's pretty awesome. It's about 50-50. Good. They're both so good. I would want to see them both all the time. Oh my gosh, she also shows tummy. What? Birds of a feather flock together. It's some sort of flat-chested tummy out brain connection. Some love switching colors on a model. She plays dress up on stream a lot. Oh, I think I've seen that on Twitter too. So cute. Yeah, so I did that a lot with my old model, but I feel like I'm still in the honeymoon phase with my new model where I don't want to touch anything. But I'm sure that will wear off and I'll be changing my hair, changing my clothes, changing my... I really like, what's it called? Oh, come on, Franzaki, come on, Antma. Oh, come on, Ghost. Ghost, I was showing off your emotes earlier on stream. Oh, with the one braid down the side? I don't think my hair is long enough for this one side braid. I think it's much too short, no? Look, everybody, come on, Ganfo. Thank you. I'm glad you think it's pretty. I sold my soul and life energy to bring this model into existence. So I'm glad everybody's super nice to me. I can't believe we have 720 followers on Twitter. I've said this before, but I'm very bad at Twitter. I've been a VTuber for... I sound geriatric when I say this. I've been a VTuber for 5 years, and I was hard stuck at like 600 followers for like 3 years. But with the debut, I've gotten like over 100 followers. I'm super happy. If I could hit 1,000 followers on Twitter in the next 5 years, I would be happy. I have low goals. I have low goals because I'm so bad at posting on Twitter. My idea of posting on Twitter is post my schedule, post art I draw, and post my beautiful VTuber face and hope something happens. I'm not very good at being funny on Twitter, and I think that's what makes you go crazy on Twitter, but I don't think I've ever told a joke in my life. Hello, Ghost! Ghost! What are you having for dinner? What's everybody having for dinner? I don't know what I'm having. Normally I don't eat. Well, of course normally I eat dinner, but normally it's what I eat when I get home from work. Normally I'm not hungry after. But something in me is still hungry. I don't know how this is possible. How did this happen? Okay, I'm putting you guys down. And I'm running very, very quickly to go and cast a cooling spell off stream because I'm sweating way too much. Be right back. I'm back! I'm back! I got an ice pack too. You guys can't see it though. Cheers to the digits, you're putting us down! You're putting us down! Did I say that? Sleep animation, yeah! I felt very clever making the sleep animation because as much as people used to like it, people, like, my old model would just freeze in a weird pose when I went off screen. I didn't like that. You can't see the ice pack. I've cast a magic spell that keeps it hidden. It ruins the aesthetics. It ruins the aesthetics. Wow, this is amazing. People who are following me on Twitter love Raisa Blue Archive. I also love Raisa Blue Archive. She's my favorite. Magical Girl Raisa is my favorite. That's the best part. Oh, they're going like this? Yeah. For my next... I know I'm already thinking too far ahead. I don't want another model outfit for like a year. I want the toggle where people put their bangs up with a hair tie. Bangs up anime girl. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? 4.0 next month. Let's go. No! I made a new outfit. I need a new outfit. I need her to be a tuck company right now. Oh, I would buy her as that. It's so cute, the little doll. I know, I don't actually own any Blue Archive merch. I wonder if they have a magical girl racer like acrylic standee. Let me guess, black. Everything I wear is black. Everything. For the most part. There's a couple things. I own a stray couple of things that are brown, like my dongles, and that's good for like fall. It feels kind of good. Does anyone here play Blue Archive or at least seen it on Twitter? Seen the new girl that's super stacked and she's got a fat whale tail? Like actual whale tail, and she's like in the diving club? Crazy. Normally I go for flat girls, but she looks so good. Not flap. Kama posted a photo of her in the Discord. Now you speak my language. Kama posted a picture of her in the Discord. I think they sell a magical races only, but only on YoStar Shop. You have to buy through proxy like Zenmark. I'm prepared. Artiver's all over my For You page. You know Puella Magia Madoka Magica? Yes, I watched it like, God, 10 years ago. When did it come out? Original TV show? Okay, it's been... How many years would that be? It's been 15 years since I saw the original... Madoka. Something... When did it come out? I don't remember. I saw him. What a tummy. I know, right? Very cute. They also have another flat girl in the diving club at Blue Archive who looks like the VTuber Eru Claimy. Have you got a picture? Yeah, I can show you a picture. Games channel. Give me a second. I gotta rustle it up. It was posted a while ago. Here we go. These are all the new ones. Save image. I actually think I like her more than the flat ones. I think her design works better, like blubbery whale with big boobs. These are the new Blue Archive girls coming. They look so cute. She's so cute. It's the diving club. Diving club. Yeah, I like the pale girl a lot. If you like her, there's a VTuber called Eru Claimy that she looks like identical to. She's an otter girl. But don't like her too much, okay? Like her motor and a loud mouth. Wow, tummy. Yeah, diving club is such a cute idea for a club. That must be hard to dive like that. Yeah, with the boobs and keep trying to keep her afloat. No, I have a different favorite pale girl. Yay! I cannot see why her character clothes because it's as white as the skin. Yeah, that's why I wear black, guys. Otherwise, it would be... Otherwise, it would look like I'm committing a social faux pas. Also, having a hoodie but missing the chest so they can still show off is crazy. Oh, she has a hoodie? But those are real things that girls wear. Like, I own one like that. That's like a really common style. I like the white hair girl. Yeah, she's cute. Hey, wait. I have to... I texted Rumi that I would be done streaming by the time they're done with work, but that's not gonna be true. So they have to be quiet. Actually, never mind. Give me a second. There we go. I can stay with Chio a little bit longer. Why do you own one? They were like super duper duper popular in like 2022. Somewhere between 2018 and 2022. They're super popular. To show a flatness. But also it is like a nice functional garment because I think I've said this before. I get the ick when my Vina Costa is out. If you don't know what that means, it's the little, what's it called? Vein on the inside of your elbow. So I usually like to have something on my arms because I don't like that. It's kind of like how wolves don't like their neck to be shown. It just gives me the ick. So I do like wearing anything that covers like... that allows me to have some parts of my arms covered but not the rest of my body. Like this outfit. Like I can have the arm parts covered but not my shoulders. But those kind of hoodies are useful too. Don't say it like that, Castle! He's working on a guitar! He's building it to guitar! He's fixing a guitar! A nut and bolt! A nut and bolt! The thing that... Castle! You did it on purpose! You did it on purpose! There's no way! There's no way in any way, shape, or form you did that, like... You did that tihi pero! There's no way! There's no way! I do not believe this! I'm not elaborating! It's a guitar! It's a guitar part! Hashtag happy for you! You are lucky. What is your favorite anime? My favorite anime ever is Land of the Lustrous. Thank you for sharing! The gacha mind. No, I have a moderator's mind. I have a moderator's mind. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. I have to moderate this place. I have to keep this a civil environment. A civil environment. Whoa. Abs on a lady on my timeline. Whoa. Zubi mama. Sorry. This is why people sometimes say, Chio, why do you scroll Twitter while why do you scroll Twitter while doing just chatting streams? Well, it gives me good things to talk about. Yeah, I saw a girl with abs. Yeah, what about it? What about it? What about it? What about a guitar of mine? That's beautiful. That's beautiful. All tours are such good people. They are pure of heart and guitar of mind. This is good. I'm glad tours are all good and well behaved. I want to look at the Blue Archive girls again. Their swimsuits are cute, but I was gonna do like I draw myself in one of their swimsuits. But none of their swimsuits suit me. I like seeing the shading on abs in art. It is interesting to see how they do it. Because if you do it too strongly, it looks crazy. It's a subtle art. A subtle art that only a Fujoshi can understand. I guess a Fujoshi or like a woman who likes men. Is that what you're looking at? No, I was looking at real woman abs. But now I'm thinking about drawn men abs. March from Fields of Mystria when I get you. March Fields of Mystria when I get you. Cuteness aggression. Elemental Hero Avion type moment. Yeah, when I was playing Master Duel and I didn't know I had mouse cursor tracking on because usually I turn it off for games. And you could see me lasciviously trailing his abs with my mouse cursor. Not my finest moment. Not my highlight of my life, you know. We all have our sins we have to bear on this mortal coil. That is mine. Elemental Hero Avion. I have to finish one of your final moments, to be honesters. To be honest. I got something to do and come back. I'm so hungry, but I don't know what I'm gonna eat. Maybe I made 30 servings of that damn stew. I mean, it's a good stew, but I think I have to start going through it. I'm gonna hate it by the end of the week. One can only eat, like, I'm the type of person that can eat the same thing every day. But 30 days? Well, I've been eating the same breakfast for about a year. So I think I should be fine. I've been eating the same breakfast for a year. And then I alternate 2 dinners for the past like 6 months. So what's the problem with eating the same thing for lunch every day? I think the lunch has to be variable. Something has to be variable here. We have to. Something's gotta give. Okay. As much as I want to hang out with Chio, my bedtime is coming. I feel bad because I want to get to know the new Chio so much that Mikan so kindly bestowed upon me. But you'll just have to come next time I stream. The next time I stream is Friday. It's kind of a big gap, but it's kind of a big gap that I was busy this week. Isn't the dinner the big variable thing? It used to be, but now I only either eat a chicken nugget microwave meal or a pot pie. Wait, Friday? Or is it Thursday? Wait, let me check my schedule. Let me check the schedule before I say something untoward. Yeah, it's Friday. I thought we had stream tomorrow. Nah, it's not on the schedule. Oh my god. I'm getting so sweaty, I'm itchy. One of the beautiful things about making too much food is you can portion it up before finishing and mix up your meal prep. That would have been a good idea if I did that, but I put it in one giant elaboration. My week is so off. I'll be sending Chio beam through the airwaves. Trust. We missed Chio. You better talk to Chio in Discord. If anyone wants to join the Discord, here's the link. The only thing is, stream is all ages, but Discord is 18+. If you want my reason for that, I can give it, but that is the rule. I am shy. What? Why are you shy? Why shy? Why shy? Okay, let me get the raid going. It's this super cute, I think she's a gecko. What is a... No, a lizard, a salamander. I think she's a salamander, not a gecko. It's the Yowie. What is the Yowie? Oh yeah, use the first raid message if you're a subscriber. Use the second raid message if you're a non-subscriber. She can wash her hands in this situation. No! It's because I have a really... Okay, first of all, I have OCD. And so I have an irrational, fixative fear of what if somebody got groomed in my Discord server and it makes me like... unable to fall asleep at night, and so I decided to make the Discord server 18+. So that nothing of the ilk will ever happen. Okay, we're going to raid. Super cute. How do I say her name? How do I... We said the same thing. What? Imori May. She's so flat. It's freaking awesome. And she's playing Final Fantasy. Her fantasy, this is the final one. Final Fantasy 14 online, actually. Okay. Here we go. Thanks for the stream. Thanks for hanging out. And if you're new to Sora, hello. I hope you liked me. And maybe you'll join my Discord or watch my next stream or follow me on Twitter. The socials work. And that would be super great. That would be super great. But I'll see you guys on Friday. But yes, I'm not quite sure what you mean, Suki. Be nice to yourself and be nice to others. Stay